When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in this beautiful world. You're so fucking special. I wish I were special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. No, 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 no. She's running out again. Oh, she's running out. She runs, 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 Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to my stream. Kelpill, hello. Andrew Birdcat. Oh, yes, the cover. That was by the wonderfully talented Jinx Monsoon. Very wonderful singer. Tonight, we are going to continue with the Lorne, Ramona, therapist, and bro call. Let me bring my screen where I want it to go. Hello, Amy Ramirez. Hi. I'm going to be continuing with Michael Mendoza's little kittens. I hope it's bright enough for you guys. I was trying to angle my extra lights down, but they kept getting into my eyes, and so hopefully it's not too dark. That's your favorite call? Yeah, I started playing it on my last stream because I know you and I were kind of mentioning it a little bit, Amy. So yeah, I love this call so much. And we did get about just under an hour, so I don't believe the therapist has shown up yet. So it's just bro. You're so freaking hot, bro. And thank you, Noble Sideboard Savage, for having this uploaded.
Husband than to look at OkCupid. That's thing one. Thing two, Mom was talking about the show, and she was just like, she was just amazed. This was like roughly maybe about a year ago. Mom was talking about the show, because like I think like Daddy had gotten it to her for her on DVD, or like she was watching episodes.
The Holy Trinity.
I don't know. She was doing something. She was watching the show, and she had just mentioned it to me and said that I need to watch some of the episodes. I need to watch, just because it would be entertaining. And so I Googled it. And so I Googled To Catch a Predator, and I Googled like something like To Catch a Predator, like not convicts, but To Catch a Predator, men who were caught, something along the lines of that. And as a suggested search on Google, it said
what I'm hearing.
To Catch a Predator, Lorne Armstrong. And
Lord, this sounds weird, doesn't it?
Saw his registered sex offender profile. I wasn't looking at him as this guy's a registered sex offender. I was looking at him like, this guy looks like a nice guy who, I described it as there's a truth in his eyes. And
he has a truth in his eyes that can't be describable.
You don't have to go all the way to Maine.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
hard.
Joey.
That was
that's
rough,
Joey
bro.
J.
So, Lauren, get this. When Ramona was 7, she used to steal diapers and...
God, what did I call Joey last time? He's like the Sarah Paulson of TCAP, kind of like how Sarah Paulson is with like American Horror Story, plays like a character in each saga.
She was so small, she used to wear them, and she'd wear them under her clothes, and then she would just fill them up all day long, and nobody knew for like 2 weeks till we found a whole pile of diapers under the bed.
Honesty.
Damn it.
Damn, bro, why you gotta bring that shit up?
Damn it.
You know that's gonna turn Lorne on.
Shut up about me and diapers, okay? Just shut up. You're not supposed to
You love the diapers. You love them.
be quiet. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Oh,
Lord, how gross is that, right?
She told me she does.
You told Lauren?
The convenience.
I know. She like goes to these parties and she like has a bottle and like just is like goo goo gaga and it takes somebody that like same diapers and stuff.
I'm not.
Mom and Dad know the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Mom and Dad know about that like that adult baby stuff you're into. It's
Hi,
so
Omega.
weird.
Yeah,
Well,
not
one way or
just
the
not
other,
just
you're
Lorne,
gonna-
but
well,
yeah.
one way or the other, you're
Oh,
gonna cause
Pete.
me to like completely be like
He's
ostracized out of my family,
versatile.
one way or the other, and I'm just gonna blame you. I had. I mean.
And most recently, Bill Murray,
You should
yes.
see her. She puts on a
Can't
bib
forget
and
that.
she's like goo goo gaga and they
Oh,
take this
no,
woman to
I
like school
don't.
feed like a whole group of them.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a whole like underground thing.
You know what? Yeah, so the next time you buy your favorite almond milk, I am going to... what am I going to do? I'm going to... Oh, yeah, I know what I'm going to do.
Put
I'm
it
going to
in a bottle and
I
seal
know. It's like they're
Oh, God, I didn't mean
Just
that. Well, I
giving
was
us a
gonna
little-
say, I was gonna say I was
little
gonna put a
appetizer,
diaper
you know,
over
little-
your almond milk if you wouldn't know
Hilarious.
or not. But,
little crab
Bro,
cakes.
thirsty.
Just embarrassing.
Can you believe that? She's been that
Ramona, you're thinking, hey, maybe, Joey, or Bro is kind of not as disgusted by Lorne as we thought.
But
I'm just telling
anyway,
you the truth.
Maybe it's going to work out, guys. Maybe the relationship
see, so,
will
I
work
mean,
out.
Well, see, you've got to like Lorne. He's got a great sense of humor. And that's one thing, no matter how mad I've gotten at him, I've always said Lorne has a great sense of humor.
Oh, Lord is hilarious, but the doctor is like handsome. He's got that full head of hair. He probably
Hi, that's thing one. Hi, Cyber Squeak. Burbers.
makes $1 million a year. He's got a car and he's into you. And then you got that the therapist who keeps
He
calling
doesn't
and
make
calling.
$1 million a year because I know how much he makes. I overheard him
Lorne,
doing.
seriously, you sound like a great
and it's
guy.
not
You sound like a super guy. But if, let's say, Rebecca
Well,
was your
well,
daughter,
well,
would you
that's
want her to
thing
date a
one.
doctor? Or would you want her to date her guy she found on the registered sex offender list?
In a world where
objectively,
that's
put
thing
yourself out of the
one
picture.
rarely
Would you
ever
rather have your
gets
daughter
to
do?
that's thing
Whoever
two.
makes her happy.
On tonight, will we get to
Yeah, but
that's thing
If that's all you
three?
know, and
Stay
they both make her
tuned.
happy, what would you want?
Whichever one makes them.
Okay, well, here's the
Whichever
thing.
one she's happiest with. It's not my life. It's hers, and I'd want her to live.
Wait, is
I'd
Lorne
like to be
thinking
in
of
the
somebody
happiest
else
she can be.
besides him?
Yeah, but wouldn't you be a little bit happier if she dated a doctor?
Okay, wait.
Like
The
I said,
doctor
money.
does not make $1 million a year. I overheard him say how much he makes. I overheard him say how much he
THC
makes.
versus RSO. I mean, come on.
No, but he didn't even make $1 million last year. He made $868,000, which is not $1 million. And I overheard him say that when he was doing his banking.
Lauren, what do you do? What do you do
So-
for work?
I'm actually starting a new job.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Driving truck.
Meaning he had one
Cool.
interview.
Like delivery stuff?
Yeah, well, I've been delivering water this time.
Delivering water?
Water.
Water.
So who are you delivering water to?
For Nestle, well, A. Dewey Pyle is who I'll be working for, but they got another contract for Nestle.
Oh, okay. Nestle.
Yeah,
Dewey Pyle.
Hey, Jeffrey's girl.
growing quite a bit.
Would you just like drop it off at like a business and stuff?
I'm not exactly sure 100% of where I'll be delivering to yet. Because I just took my driving test with them today, and
Right.
got my physical and I did my drug test, and
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on everything yet.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
won't
get
find
that
everything out
Nestle job,
probably
did he?
until next week.
Didn't you like
I just
call?
hope they don't run a background
Emma
check,
and got,
but
like,
Lauren, you
so
got this. If they
excited.
don't, you got this. Like,
As
congratulations.
long as you like don't have to deliver to schools and stuff.
Hi, Michael Mendoza. Yes, I got your I got your burgers. Happy you're here. Happy you made it.
It'd be cool.
He's not going to have to
No, I
deliver.
don't deliver to schools. Nothing. They have to run a background check. And as long as I have nothing to do with showing somebody driving drunk or something like that,
I'm drunk.
then I'm good.
All right, and you don't have any DWIs or nothing like that?
I have a DWI from 2006.
And that's his brother's fault. That is his brother's fault.
Well, it's my fault because I should have told him no. I should have told him to walk.
Oh, how big of you,
I didn't want
Lorne.
him to walk on the road drunk.
So that's his brother's fault. You know,
But I also didn't think I had any alcohol in me because I hadn't drank for 6 or 7 hours. I thought it was all out of my system. You know.
So it's not your fault then.
No, it's my fault because I didn't tell my brother no.
Yeah, that's right, Squeaks.
Okay, no.
Okay, I thought
one
There
thing
was
that Lawrence
more to that, to the Nestle story than this.
counselors have told him is that he has a problem saying no.
Wait, I didn't open my
And
water yet.
It's a common thing now, yeah.
he has, and so that's one of
Sorry, sip of water.
his, you know, like, because he didn't say no to his siblings, he didn't say no, well, to his brother in that instance, and so so that's what happens with that, is that.
Dude, your brother, Lorne, sounds like a piece of work.
Sounds like a
you in
real
trouble,
piece of work.
And then he doesn't give you food? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah,
Why is he such a jerk?
I got a hell of a family.
You got a what?
I've got a hell of a family.
0.98.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Oh my god.
4 brothers and 1 sister.
4 brothers and 1 sister? Are they all like that?
Nope.
Oh,
Get you to look after me.
He and his one brother. Lorne, I don't know if this is the one who you drove home, but his one brother has like a handful of DUIs.
No, that's not the brother I drove home.
Oh, that's not that one?
No.
I don't know. Warren seems like a
Some
good guy,
reveal.
but I'm still thinking one of those two doctors might be better. I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm
Guys, this
just
is so
looking out for my fifth.
crazy.
I understand. All I want is a fair chance for you to actually get to know me.
I mean, you got
Oops.
a burrito and you got like a whole steak dinner, a vegan steak dinner.
Hi, Oreo cake. You're doing a real piece of work.
With
Thank you.
bacon and
Thank you
stuff.
for being here.
I mean, what would you choose?
I would definitely take the vegan steak dinner.
See? And that's what the doctor is, a vegan steak. And you're kind of more like a burrito. Like kind of, wrapped up and doughy. I'd go with the vegan steak. Just my 2 cents. No offense.
Wait, I thought Lorne was a blueberry pie.
Ramona wanted me to go with because all I care about is her being happy.
And he's not a vegan anymore.
If he wants me to be vegan, if he wants me to be vegan, I'm going to be vegan. And it doesn't bother me. It's food in my stomach.
One of the things
Well, maybe we could be. I mean, I'm going up to Augusta in October to see a Cancer Bat show, and I'll be candid with you, Lauren, if you want to meet up.
I'll be candid
Maybe
with
we could,
you.
meet up and, grab some salads.
To talk about salads.
Stop the presses, pull the curtains, and reveal yourself, bro. I'm shocked. I can't even.
We could talk some salads, too.
He's a burrito. I'm sorry. He's a burrito. He's a burrito. I'm sorry.
Who I'm talking to.
I mean, it's pretty disrespectful. I mean, I'm not a big burrito person. It's pretty disrespectful to the burrito. That's all I say is,
I'd love to meet you.
I'm going to meet my mom.
All right, well, we'll have to hook something up.
Wait, what orange was I using? God darn it.
Barry.
I need to start writing notes down.
Oh, Barry. Barry's good. Barry talks a lot, but Barry's a good guy.
He talks well. I'm going to put myself
He does,
on
right,
mute.
Lauren?
No. Don't.
Stop.
He talks in extreme amount.
He does.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Hey.
Hey, Barry, you're on.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah, it sounds.
I don't know where
like
to.
a
I don't.
Who's it? What the
Here-
hell?
here
It
we
sounds like I'm on
go.
the party line. What
No,
are we
it's
doing
Danny.
on here?
I'm Ramona's brother, Danny. We met. How you doing, bro?
Yeah. Hey,
Well, Lorne didn't know your name, so now he does, I guess. But,
Well,
so Barry, a lot has happened. A lot has transpired.
yeah. You bring me on the party line. It sounds like a lot has transpired. What, did I hear? I heard Lorne's voice too.
Yeah, Lorne's on.
There's a one.
What's up, stupid?
Flo and I are not arguing right now, but we've been arguing all day because
Bring it on.
of everything that with the money and whatnot, and it was almost $5,000. I'm trying to explain to him that it was not Lorne who took his $5,000. It was people who hacked my phone and took his information because he's used my phone many times to do his banking and stuff like that, and so they got his information.
You know what's the strangest thing, Ramona? You remember that time before you were talking to Lorne whenever your phone got hacked? Oh, I'm sorry. That never happened before you started talking to Lorne. It kind of makes me wonder.
Boom.
You know, whenever
It is
you
affiliated
roasted.
with Lorne. It's not Lorne who did it himself, but Lorne, as I guess you and Bro know, has
Oh, hi, Father Tron. Hi, Crime Watch Bailey. Your readings are really good.
a community of.
is a
He
thief.
calls them weirdos.
Oh,
No. He has a community of like he has like a. I don't know,
Yeah,
Lorne. I don't know if you call it a
They're like
posse
fans.
or
He's got fans.
The
That's
He
what
has
the church
fans.
thing. It's the church thing.
and one of his
internet.
fans. Well, here's
One
the
of the
thing.
guys
One-
is even like the Pope. He's like the Pope of the whole
Proto
Church of
Dan.
Lorne. How crazy
Yeah.
is that?
It's stupid, man. His
That is
videos are
so
all the whole thing is really weird. I'm not, but I will say this, Danny, and Ramona doesn't like to spend a lot of time looking at that stuff, and I've tried to kind of get her to take a look at those things with me. But
No,
it's a strange that whole scene is really weird. It's off, right? They're all crazy, but I got to be honest. I've gleaned some interesting information about Lorne from some of those videos.
please don't reveal anything.
Well, look,
Please
that all
don't.
depends. I mean, Danny, what do you
Yeah.
think about Lorne? What do you think about Lorne?
Well, I've never
Based
talked to
on
Lorne
based on
before
what
today.
you know. Okay.
Lorne sounds
So
like
you-
he's cool. He's funny. He's got his own fan club.
Uh-huh.
I like hearing
Well-
him laugh at the diaper stories. Sorry, I don't know if Barry knows. That's all. Don't worry, Barry, about that stuff. But I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell her that, dude, you call her all the time. You're so in love with her, Ramona. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
let's
sorry to
not-
get involved in this, but I don't have a filter. And I don't know if you know about the other guy. There's another doctor out there that's all over her, too.
Yeah,
And yet
sure.
she-
Yeah,
She
yeah,
went
yeah.
from PhD
What a
to
lucky
RSA,
gal.
And I just don't understand. And mom and dad are just going ape shit over
Well,
it.
hey, listen. As long as we're comparing proverbial dick sizes, I've spent my life studying the works of Freud, and Lorne spent his life studying fraud. So if we're going to compare one guy against another like that, I'll put my credentials up against Lorne's.
You heard what he said, or maybe you didn't hear when he told, he didn't get food. He did all that work for his brother
No.
and his
Yeah,
sister,
yeah.
and all he
Are you-
wanted was some dinner.
Are we-
I
are we
like
back to the-
corny
we're back
jabs
to
like
the
that.
Meatballs again, Lorne.
The meatball.
Is that what you
Barry,
pulled out
Well,
from
he
Danny?
was-
If
he didn't
did all
get-
this work and he didn't get a meatball. I mean,
No,
come
guys, but he didn't get the meatballs, the mac and cheese, and the deviled eggs, and
And
that upset
Ramona,
him. And
you know what a dear you are to me, Danny. What I know about you, you're a good guy. You know that I think the world of your family, and I've really enjoyed getting to know your sister. And when it was a wonderful experience. They're wonderful people, and obviously they raised some great kids. So they're fine people. But for either one of you, for even a
Get her,
second,
Jade. Get her,
to
Jade.
grant Lorne an ounce of immunity from the life that he's lived and the things that he's done because of some goddamn meatballs is beyond the pale. I cannot understand how he's pulled the wool over either one of your eyes.
but
Barry, it's not just meatballs. There was mac and
it's
cheese.
not his fault.
and meatballs.
It's not his fault, though.
It's not his fault.
It's
What
not
kind
his
of-
fault.
Well, I don't know if
because
you're
he-
being
because
sarcastic, but I'm not, because he didn't. His siblings used the hell out of him, and he's told me this for months and months and months. I mean, that was one of the first things that he told me, was that his siblings used him, and that really messed him up. He's the youngest of 5 or 6 ones.
Let me explain something to you guys. I don't know.
Holy
he's the youngest of 6.
shnikes.
And he's told me before that he's idolized his siblings. And I mean, I
Aw.
don't want to say I idolize Bro, but I really admire him and I really respect him.
Thank you, Michael. I totally forgot to mention. Thank you for painting my doofy little babies, Mr. Doobles and Swifty Luna. I thought I set up the little icons and messages and stuff. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I did set up Streamlabs. No pressure or anything, obviously, but it all just is gonna go towards like art supplies, new brushes, and paint stuff. So thank you, Michael. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it next time, because I found really cool like icons. It's all like paint themed, and I thought it worked. But thank you.
And I mean,
So
if he
So if he's saying he's going to buy you some dinner and he didn't buy you dinner, You go fuck a little boy, you go rape a little kid. Is that what you would do?
No.
Jeez. Well, no, but
Would you?
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
was messed up at that time.
Wouldn't you be within your rights? I mean, he said he was going to take you and buy you some vegan stuffed peppers, and he didn't. So, let's go find a little kid and kick his head in or something.
So don't you find it
But
put you down when you're going into your own profession, in the codes of your own profession?
it didn't happen like that.
What did you say, Lauren?
Because don't you find that a little odd that you're constantly trying to put me down when you don't even stick to the codes of your own profession?
I'm not operating in a professional capacity, Lauren, and I don't have a problem with putting you down at all. I kind of like it, in fact.
And when my therapist told me you weren't operating in any professional capacity.
Well, your therapist probably told you that you have a bright future, too. Not all therapists are created equal, buddy.
That's right. My therapist did tell me I have a bright future. You know why? She knows how to be a therapist.
Because her job is to make you feel good about yourself. My job is to tell the truth.
Your
But
job
here's-
isn't to put people down.
I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it. Let me ask you a question.
You don't listen to people because you talk too much.
I'm listening to you right now, and all you're saying is, I want you to stop putting me down. It's just like we said in the last time I talked to you, Lauren, and at the end of the call, you kept saying, Barry, you're a loser. Barry, you're a faggot. Barry, you're a loser. So in the first place,
you know why I did that? Because what did you tell Ramona? You told Ramona that I was a loser. So I gave
you did it because you're a professional hypocrite. So it's all right for you to do it. But let's focus in on that for a second. Why don't you tell me what makes me a loser, and then I'll get my turn to tell you what makes you a loser. And Danny can hear it, and he can be the judge.
How about I do that?
I got an open mind.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How about I do this?
Ain't no
I don't
fun.
want to talk because I don't even like talking to you, Barry.
Well, get over it. Talk to me anyway. Tell me what makes me a loser.
Or
You're
no,
a man.
I wouldn't.
Back up your words. I'm a loser. Tell me what makes me a loser. You're quiet all of a sudden. Did Lorne
Lorne?
connect? He's not talking now. He's talking a lot of minutes ago.
I don't care to talk to Barry.
Lorne,
Fine, Lord.
Give
Danny,
Barry a chance here. I have an open mind.
Tell Danny what makes Barry a loser. You don't want to talk to me? Tell them what makes me a loser. We're all listening.
Laura, I know Barry a little bit, and he seems like a nice guy. What do you mean he's a loser? What makes him a
no,
loser?
guys, listen. Lauren just, you guys are just angry, and everything is great. Everything is perfect. Everything is wonderful.
I'm not angry. I'm
Everything is
calling him out.
perfect. I just got
I'm telling him-
$5,000 stolen from me.
But you're going to get it back, and
Perfect.
everything is great.
Sorry, guys. My work called and I'm helping someone out. I apologize for being quiet, but I think they're gonna call me back, and I'm gonna put out a couple flyers here and there. But still listen in.
Great. But the biggest
And
thing
an
is
unrelated
that.
event,
Not
Lauren's
that
just
great.
had a
Why are you saying
$5,000
that?
windfall. Lauren's gonna be like, hey, baby, I just bought $5,000 worth
Guys,
of cheap beer and
but
cigarettes.
everything's going to be okay. And you know what? And I'm going to tell you something. Because I had asked you, Barry, when you were my therapist, I had asked you, and I mean, and I still, I still like the fact that you do give good advice. But I had asked you before if, when Lauren won the lottery, would
Lauren's
all of our problems go away?
No, if Lauren won the lottery, all of your problems would be gilded with gold, but Lauren's not going to win the lottery. So why don't we operate in the realm of probable reality? He's not going to win the lottery. He's not going to win any singing contest. He's a loser, and he's always going to be a loser until he decides to admit to himself that he's a loser.
Okay,
Or maybe
well,
there's a chance he'll change one day. But
okay, we'll listen. No. Okay, so maybe he won't win the lottery, but maybe he'll get his name taken off the registered sex offender registry.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
And me and
Okay, I'm back. I apologize. Hi, here to party. Who did I miss? What did I miss? God, hopefully I'm not missing all the zingers here. But okay, I'm back.
Emma and Lorne had discussed that. Do you remember that, Lauren?
Yep.
When we had discussed that because I know you know the doctor, but his brother is he's actually a doctor and a
I'm
lawyer.
cheating on us. I'm sorry.
And I had mentioned that
Why would
in
you
the
hurt
call,
us?
and Emma had came up with the idea of seeing if we could use him, or not use him, but see if we could get him to petition to get Lorne's name off the registry. Now, I don't think that that's the sector of law that he deals with. He deals with men.
I've seen that thing that to try to get him off the sex offender registry. The comments are hilarious. It's pretty much everything that we say about Lorne.
Medical law, which is why he has to be an
You're
MD
cheating
as
on
well
me.
as a lawyer so that he
You're
can
cheating
understand
on me,
those
Jamie.
Right.
issues. But if we were to get Lorne's name taken off the registry,
Get out.
and Lorne, let's say Lorne got a good job, and let's say Lorne stopped drinking, Lorne could be,
Ooh, deep cut.
and he did get a job, by the way, but Lorne could be,
Are you gonna
back to new.
Are you gonna say what channel I'm gonna?
Back
the
to new.
person he was when he was 25.
Yeah, except that he's twice that age, which are the things that
No.
make him such a danger to you.
But see, I don't like. I mean, here's the thing. I feel
RSO is just 3 letters. He did what he did. And I'm
Okay,
going to tell you something else. You know, we've talked about the timeline before, about the fact that he went from talking to the girl the first time to showing up for sex within a month, right? And it would have been way quicker than that if he thought her parents would have been gone. Okay, I looked at the chat log the other day, and I figured out that there was a span of 90 minutes between when he said hello to that girl and when he sent her a picture
I'm
of his
drawing a
penis.
blank on that
90
one.
minutes.
Screen name?
I think what happened there. I can explain that because I think what
I can
happened
explain
there.
that.
No. Okay, listen. No. Okay, listen. You know how like people will go like on Facebook and they'll get into like political arguments. They'll get into arguments over I don't know, is the sky blue or is it pink? And they will say things
Blue.
that they. Or they will say things that they would not say to each other face to face. Now, here's what happened with Lorne. I do not believe that if Lorne were talking with a 13-year-old or whatever face to face, that he would ever just whip out his penis after a 90-minute conversation. I think what happened is that Lorne kind of got into, you sound like you don't believe me, but I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying because this is the
I
truth.
said
Lorne, tell me if
what
you agree.
I said.
I think that Lorne kind of got into a mindset where it wasn't real, where he was just, almost like he was typing and just, on autopilot. Because Lorne, you wouldn't have shown a 13-year-old your penis in face to face after 90 minutes.
No, that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing you work up to in person.
And we were watching that episode with Mom, and that other guy.
Hold on, one at a time.
Wanted to the other guy wanted to have the girl wear her underpants for 3 days, and then he wanted to sniff them. Lorne didn't want to sniff. Wait, Lorne, you didn't want to sniff old underpants, did you?
Nope.
No, he just
he just
wanted
wanted
a pair of her
to sniff young
panties
pussy,
to keep.
which is worse.
But Lorne,
Clean
am
or
I right in what I
otherwise,
said
maybe.
earlier?
Yes, you are.
I'll know him. Okay.
Told you.
Okay, great, good, wonderful. Okay, so that's the story he's going with tonight. Fine. Let's lock in on that and let's unpack that a little bit.
Well, okay, let me
we're
just
saying-
finish it. So he would not have
there's
shown
more.
a 13-year-old. No, what I'm saying is he would not have shown a 13-year-old his penis after a 90-minute conversation if they had been face to face.
That's very admirable. But let's question the judgment of a man who decided that because he wasn't face to face with a 13-year-old girl, it was a reasonable action to send her a picture of his penis. And let's
Barry,
ask ourselves this.
he never even meant to do it.
Well, he did it.
But he didn't mean
He
to do
didn't
it.
want. He did no, but he says he has always
Okay,
said
so-
he does not want to go to that house.
So then, Danny, why don't you explain to me how a guy sends a picture of his penis to a 13-year-old girl when he didn't mean to? He did it accidentally? Did he hit the wrong button?
I don't know. Lorne, did you do it accidentally? Why did
No,
you
I
send her
think-
pictures?
on behalf of
I was messed up.
he was
You were
messed
messed
up
I was.
because of his siblings using him, and he wasn't
Right.
in a great
The
frame of
meatballs.
mind.
Meatballs. Yeah.
Because a year
Yeah.
before somebody didn't give him the macaroni and cheese, he sent a picture of his penis to a 13-year-old girl, even though he didn't mean to.
It sounds stupid. I understand.
Now,
Oh, Michael, your wife doesn't like TCAT. Oh, but she loves the painting. Oh, tell her thank you. I really appreciate that. My husband can kind of take it or leave it either way.
But put
that's all
yourself
you
in
gotta
Lorne's
say.
shoes.
No, there's no but is needed after that thought. It sounds stupid.
Because it
sounds
is
stupid.
stupid.
But when you understand,
Yeah.
like with Lorne's position, he
The
now Lauren, I stand behind you, and I defend you and everything. The only thing I'm not sure about, and you can correct me if I'm wrong,
I do too,
is
Amy.
if you were intending on having sex when you went to the Sting house. That's the only thing that
I can answer that.
No, let Lauren answer it.
Oh, okay.
No, because I didn't intend to go there.
He didn't
was
even
trying
need to go there.
He was trying to go to the Burger King, and instead he ended up at this house, and he was like, well, maybe this is the Burger King. They didn't put the sign up yet. Is that what happened there, old Lorne?
Oh, Lorny
I
Malorny.
heard you talking.
Let me explain it. Let me explain this to you, Barry.
He's
I did
ignoring
what
me
I
like
did,
a
and I
mature
paid my
adult.
time for it.
Let Lauren explain.
Right.
I did what I did, and I paid my time for it.
Sure.
I have no reason to
Not
explain
enough.
anything to you, Barry.
Technically, you don't, in the sense that I'm not in a position of
Not
authority over you.
only technically, but in any other manner, I have no reason to explain anything to you, Barry.
That's fine, but I am entitled to try to shed a little bit of light on the situation so that Ramona and her family can understand you for what you are. And as her friend, that is my duty.
The problem is that
Yeah.
you've been interested in Ramona since the first time you've seen her.
Oh, is that the problem?
You automatically should have said I cannot be her therapist because of the fact that I have an interest in her that is not professional.
Well, you're speculating on my interest in her, and you're out of line in doing so.
Joey
But
starting
I'm not a therapist any longer, so the fact that I was
trying to
a
start some
therapist
shit.
is completely irrelevant to what we're
I'm
talking
not
about now.
speculating because you are the one that said it.
Now, I'll tell you guys what's interesting, Danny and Ramona, and I hope you picked up on this. When Lorne started talking, he was going to explain to us how he came to be at a house he didn't mean to go to, and somehow it ended up being about what a jerk I am.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
I think we ought to all pay attention to the fact that he likes to try to divert
I
the
am-
discussion away from his crimes and talk about the things he doesn't like about other
Time
people.
out. I'm calling Lauren's best friend right now, because I want him to have somebody in addition to
Is
me to
Is
defend.
this, was it Emma from the other day?
Oop, Amy, gotta
Emma,
call out.
right? Is
Or
that who
shout
you're talking
out.
Hold on.
about? Danny, have you talked to Emma before?
I don't know this Emma.
You're supposed
Okay, get ready to
say
hear about
Dan.
Penises.
Penis.
This whole call is diapers and penises. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Who's Mr. Penis?
More, but how funny is that diaper story?
That was pretty
He's
funny.
trying to get Lord to... Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh.
Listen, Danny, if you change your mind and you
Whoa.
decide you want to send her one,
That scared the kittens out of me. I thought that my computer was being invaded. How dare they do that?
and you don't know the technical details on how to do it, just ask Lorne. He'll help you out.
This ain't 2007,
Yeah,
man.
I
That's
Barry would come
18.
up with something like that.
Aliens are invading! Get down! Get down!
Leave it to old Barry to talk about the truth. To once
Barry
again
likes to tease.
make references to things that I've actually done. What a
Bro,
jerk.
bro, don't
Barry,
listen.
Barry likes to put
Bro.
Lauren down. That's what Barry likes to do.
Bro,
Barry likes to do what? What does Barry like to do, Lorne?
Barry likes to put Lauren down. That's what Barry likes to do.
Yeah, well, when why would I hold the trash when I can put it down?
I'd like to put Emma down.
Bro, Barry teases Lauren
Who was
because
that laughing?
in a show of love to me, he sent me a picture of his asshole.
In a show of love, Danny.
There
in a
go.
show of
Wait,
love.
wait, wait,
Do
wait,
you
wait,
love-
wait, 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 wait,
Do you
wait,
love
wait,
your
wait, wait.
sister, Danny? You should do it. That's how we show love, isn't it?
Lauren, you sent her a picture of your little asshole?
That is story, Ramona.
Uh-oh.
I had said, well, because Lauren had said that no one's ever seen his asshole. And, well,
Okay,
actually, no, let me
cool.
go back, Lauren. Let me be honest. Let me go back.
Sounded like
What
her,
had
but
happened was Lauren. Okay, I'll be honest. Lauren had. Damn it, bro! This better not leave. You know, my apartment and our parents' basement. You better not tell them any of what I'm about to tell you. Do you hear me,
do you understand?
bro? I
Yeah.
don't think you agree. Do you hear me?
Do you
Yeah, I
understand?
get this.
Do you understand?
I'm going to tell him asshole pictures?
No.
Way
You're
am I
not telling
saying
them
that?
anything of what I'm about to tell you and Barry, and Emma already knows this. But
Okay, because thank you, Kelp. Because when I hear these calls with my meh headphones and not like my earbuds or my phone, like I really do pick up on things in the background that I've never heard before, and it's kind of cool.
when Lauren and I first met, every day Lauren would send me naked pictures of himself, penis pictures of himself, and he would send me shower videos and sometimes videos of him dancing naked. And he would send me these things. And one day I realized, like literally out of the blue, I was like, he sent me pictures of his dick. He sent me pictures of his balls. He sent me pictures of him naked from front angle, side angle, back angle. He sent
Front,
me pictures of
side,
his butt. I mean, I don't,
back.
Lauren, I still don't know how you managed to take a picture of your butt using a mirror and a camera. Do you remember that?
It's called
Yeah,
talent.
how'd you do that?
Anyway, continue the story.
Lauren is goofy, but I
Isn't that
still.
sweet, Danny? What do you think of him now, there, old Danny?
No.
Yeah.
They would
Oh.
never sit still
Well,
for
okay,
a
just
portrait.
listen.
Aw.
Okay, so he sent me all these pictures, and I
Same with my dogs. Getting them a photo together is really hard. Unless we have like a treat dangling in front of them. Who wants biscuit?
realized one day that I had not seen his asshole.
He's
And I said,
shameless.
send me an asshole picture. And he said, no one's ever seen it. And I said, well,
Wrong
you know, I
Which we
said,
know is bullshit. Because, they look up there when they arrest you for trying to rape a child.
no, he said no one's
Oh.
seen his
Did you,
And-
Lauren, did they have to go up and take a little cavity search? Because when I was in the can, they had to do that to me, too.
Yeah.
Shut up. You were not in jail, bro. Stop lying.
Listen, I'm trying to get some dirt out of Lauren. Stop it.
No, okay. So anyway, no, stop being mean to him. Just listen. So he had, so I had said, we'll send it to me. I'll be the first to see it. He said, no, I'm not going to send it. And then one day he messages me, and I can't remember, he said something like, I can't believe how much I love you. I can't believe I'm doing this. And I'm like, doing what? And he said, I'm going to send it to you. Like, send what? Yeah, I'm going to send you my asshole. And so he did. He sent me a video where he's like giggling, and then he turns around and he bends over and he shows it to me. And, and I,
Basketball cards of Lorne's nudes. Oh my god, that'd be funny. And instead of like a stick of bubble gum being inside the cards, you get like one of his stupid little slim cigarette, whatever he smokes, those Virginia Slims.
he did that out of love. And he,
Out of love.
well, because
Out of love. Out of love.
But Barry, you don't understand. He got drunk one night, and
Oh, well, that sounds loving.
no. He got drunk one night, and he talked to Emma, because apparently he had called her over and over again. And this was
When he called her?
no, Lauren. I don't condone the things you said on this call, but I'm not holding against the foul names you called me on this call. I don't condone that, but I'm not going to hold this against him for the fact that he freaked out. He freaked out thinking that I had like shared his asshole pictures with his community or something like that, and like he had said, this bitch is the only one who's ever seen my asshole, my little ass.
Did you like that, Danny? He called your sister a fucking bitch too. I don't know if you all knew about that.
Right?
That's some repugnant shit.
No,
I don't
but
understand.
Yeah, but he was real drunk. He gets drunk a lot, Danny.
No, but he was
when he
upset.
says these things, it's only because he's been drinking, which he does.
Well, maybe somebody would help food for him. Maybe he had a good reason. Maybe he didn't mean to do it.
No, but I did wrong. I don't know what I did because I didn't do anything. I've never shared any of the pictures.
So
but,
let's review what you just said. I did wrong. I don't know what I did. I didn't do anything, but I did wrong. So does it seem like a reasonable arrangement for the girlfriend to blame herself and say, I did something wrong, when the guy gets drunk and calls her a fucking bitch, and asks another girl for pictures of her privates and her breasts?
But he was drunk.
Yeah, but come on.
But
he was drunk, though.
Exactly.
in Lorne's
Come
defense,
on.
though, Emma is a grown
Hi,
woman,
Dubsy.
so he waited a while. He didn't do it after 90 minutes the way he would if she'd have been a 13-year-old girl.
But he was drunk.
Then again, he was drunk, which he is quite often.
Again.
And by the way, he's going to be a professional driver, which is just the kind of job you want an alcoholic to have.
Exactly.
No. He's not an alcoholic because the whatever the hell you call it, the probation officer has a breathalyzer, so he's not an alcoholic. And I'll have you know, it's been a month. Congratulations, Lorne. I'm proud of you.
Thank you,
Yeah, but buy this fucking man a car. Nope, don't do that. He might go out and celebrate.
No,
God
it's been a
knows how many
month.
people end up dead.
I am proud of him. This is the longest that it's been since I've known him. This is the longest by far that it has been that he has not had anything to drink. And
it's a very impressive accomplishment.
Lorne,
Now,
Lorne,
can we,
you're sending pictures of his dick to my sister and to Emma?
It was before I met Ramona.
But don't worry, Danny. He believes in fairness. He demands pictures of their genitals be sent back. Fortunately,
I've
Ramona
never
hasn't
sent
complied.
Dick pics
yet.
for everybody.
Fortunately, Ramona hasn't complied. But don't
I
doubt for a second that he's asked. Numerous
I've never
times, I'm
sent
sure.
any pictures of my genitalia to Lorne.
Lorne, did you ask her for pictures of her genitalia?
Genitalia.
I don't think I did.
I don't think so. I can't remember for sure. It's
Yeah.
possible. I mean, I asked so many.
I mean, it
asked so many
happens.
girls for pictures of their genitals. I
Well,
don't keep records on this stuff.
Did I?
no. You know what? No, this goes.
No,
this
no,
is-
no,
this
no,
even
no,
goes
no, no.
even further to Lorne's credit, because I will have you know that several times he asked me for pictures of my genitalia, but I will say this: he never pressured me.
That is to his credit. Well, he can't pressure you from far away, but he can pressure you when he's in the same room and he's got those 5-6 beers in him, which is what worries me. And what should worry you, Danny, if I'm being honest with you.
He said that he would never lay his hand on a woman. He was raised by his mom.
Yeah, well, he said he would stop drinking and calling you names, too, and we saw
And
how
he
that
has
started.
Charles
drank
Manson
the-
was raised by his mom.
He has
That doesn't
not.
mean anything.
He has
very
not
good
had
Pepper.
in a month. And and again, I say congratulations.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yeah, that's not an accomplishment, Ramona. I hate to tell you, but that's nothing to brag about.
No, it's
No,
not.
nothing that I do is going to be an accomplishment for Barry.
No,
Barry
if you
has
did
one
things,
objective.
if you
Barry
did
has
things
one
that were,
objective, and there's
You know what's funny? Like Lorne, it's like obviously he hates this, this freaking guy. Like, what does he care? Like, why does he care? Like, what Barry thinks about him? Like, Ramona should be the only one that matters, right? Like, because that's Lorne. He cares what everybody thinks of him. Yeah, narcissist.
a
if you
football
did
down, they
things that
can
were
look at guys and
reasonably
fucking they can
admirable,
look at him.
I would credit you for them. But the fact that you want to be rewarded and celebrated for going a month without drinking, as though that's some kind. Most people go months and months and months and months and months without drinking, and it's not an issue for them.
Before without drinking, Barry.
That's fascinating. I mean, 2.5 years, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Double
have to
that.
if I didn't want to.
So you want to drink? That doesn't help your case any.
I don't want to drink now. I don't even have
You like-
the hankering for it.
I don't know.
So,
Well,
sorry to disappoint you, Barry. You seem to
You're
think
not
you know,
the-
you don't.
I don't. I don't know you.
No, you don't.
All right. Well, I know enough to know what I need to be able to share with Ramona and her family to warn them about how dangerous you are for her.
You can't share anything else with Mom. Mom is already
You know,
crying every night.
Is Mom going to accept it, Lauren?
I don't see how Mom can accept Lauren. Mom watches To Catch a Predator on TV and just cries and shakes her head and says, "Why didn't I have all sons?" So sad. It's
Is
heartbreaking.
that I know she never said. But anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's so upset.
Lauren's-
And now with the missing money, she doesn't know what to do.
Lorne's
Okay.
pattern of behavior, and he may have run this game on you already, Dan. But Lorne's pattern of behavior is to say
Dan.
about things that he can't deny because they're on the public record about them, and then he's always got a qualifier. He's always got some reason why the thing that he did isn't what he wanted to do. It's not reflective of the kind of person he is, but there is some mitigating circumstances. Somebody else did him wrong, or his head was in the wrong place, or he had this problem or that problem or this problem, and that always explains everything wrong that he did. Did you know that he stole $30,000 from a retired couple, and he used that money to fund his expedition to Nashville
Well,
whenever he moved from Maine to Nashville?
The explanation I got was that
A little bit more.
they stole the money from him. He stole
Somebody stole the money
but they
from
stole it
him.
from him.
And so,
Somebody robbed the money that he's robbing. Now somebody robbed the
You
money
say
from him.
stuff. See, Barry, you say something you know nothing about.
You didn't bilk a retired couple out of $30,000, Lorne?
I didn't
But he paid him
use
back,
that money to
Barry.
fund
He
my
said
way
he
down
paid
to
him back.
Nashville.
Did you steal the money, Lorne? Does it matter
No.
what you did with it?
And I'm paying.
Go bargain
I'm
for
going to be
fucking
paying
money,
that
Lorne.
lady
You
back.
stole it. You stole it.
He's paid her
You
back,
stole it.
right? Lauren, you paid her back?
You paid her back the $30,000. He's paying. Now Danny, let me explain to you because you won't get the story.
Lauren has paid like around $100 of that money back. So
Yeah,
Lauren
he's
is
paid
paying it back.
Right, and
You're paying her
started
$100 a week?
No, he's paying her
$100
$100 total back of that money. So he is paying her back.
And that's over the course of a year and a half, which means that by the rate he gets done paying her back, should be like 612 years old, which is the prime age to enjoy all that money.
I'll be paying her back a lot faster now. I'll be paying her back a lot faster now that I have this new job.
Well, that's fine,
and I
Lauren.
don't have
But
all the other bills in the way.
Lauren has a new job.
why don't
Congratulations.
why don't you just tell her to go get a job? She's a stupid bitch, right? I mean, you said that before about her. Danny, did you know that? That the lady he stole the $30,000 from, he said, tell that bitch can go get a fucking job. Those are his words.
I
called her a
had,
bitch?
Oof, oof, ugh.
well, he had said
A
because
fucking
I,
bitch, I
God
believe,
damn
in fairness.
you, Lauren.
well,
God
because I
damn
had
Called her
told,
a bitch.
well, I had said, well, yes, because he was frustrated because she was going
He was
online saying
frustrated.
mean things about. She was going online saying mean things about him.
Yeah, I mean, she was saying mean things about him, and he was frustrated. So fuck that bitch. She should get a job. And he probably took the $8 or whatever that he saved up to pay her that month and went and bought some beer with it. Just fuck that bitch.
$8 doesn't buy that
Lauren,
much
come
beer. That's
on.
okay. No, don't get mad at
Throw
him.
her some money. Throw her a couple of bucks. Come on.
Because she was saying mean things about him online, and like she would go on his YouTube channel and she would say nasty things about him.
Like what? What
Yeah.
did she say that was nasty?
I don't remember because I didn't read any of it. I used to watch his videos.
Lauren, what did she say that was
I-
nasty, Lauren?
I saw
I
some of
can't
them. Most
remember,
of them
but
were like,
she
most of them were to the effect of, why doesn't that bum pay me back?
Yeah.
Man, I wish that loser would give me my money back. You know, really nasty stuff. Really uncalled for. So he
But
got
he's paying
frustrated.
her.
she went beyond that, Barry. But
Well, because then what happened was Lauren had
Did she call you a fucking bitch, Lorne? Did she tell you to go get a fucking job?
Well, because then what had happened was Lorne had blocked her off of his YouTube channel, and then he found out that she was still going and saying nasty things about him.
So he said something nasty about her and decided he wasn't going to pay her any more money.
That's not cool. That's not cool to be calling women bitches.
But you see, Danny, back in 2005, somebody promised him some deviled eggs and some toast. And then they were like, oh, we don't have
It was mac and cheese. It wasn't toast.
Oh,
It was mac and cheese. It was not toast.
the toast was my addition. I was kind of hungry for toast.
Well,
Like
I
that
think you should stop calling people bitches, and I think you should pay this lady back her money. If you owe her, you got to pay her. Come on.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working on it.
It's always
And I
what he's
think-
going to be doing. It's always what he's
From
going to
now
be
on,
doing. I'm going to
the
do
only
it.
person-
I'm gonna. I'm gonna stop drinking, and I'm gonna pay her back, and I'm gonna stop calling Ramona a fucking bitch, and I'm gonna stop asking other women for pictures of their private parts, and I'm gonna stop meeting random strangers over at the Circle K for parking lot sex.
That was one time.
That was one time,
We
guys.
had
Come
an
on.
argument
Come
about
on.
it.
Well, I guess
Oh, is
if
that
he'd have
Michelle
done it
Simpson?
I guess if he'd have done it 2 or 3 times, we'd have an issue here. But if he only did it once, then we have an issue here.
Well, Lorne says he's a changed man since that happened.
Well, of course he says that, because he wants you to give him another chance after chance after chance.
Lorne, have you met anybody at the Dunkin' Donuts or the Circle K for sex since that happened with that girl? Lauren?
Lorne.
Have you met anybody at Dunkin' Donuts or Circle K since that happened with that girl?
Hi, Patrick.
No. I haven't met anybody.
See, so there
I
you
don't
go.
know when this started,
Because I
but
haven't
hey,
tried to rape any
let's get on
children
board.
Since that one time in Bowling Green. So give me a break, man. Let's run down the facts.
You're reaching, Barry.
You're reaching, Barry.
But I'm not reaching for a 13-year-old girl. I'm reaching for the truth,
How do I know that?
which is far sexier. How do I know that? What do you want? You want to watch or something? Lauren
He
tried to.
doesn't do that stuff now, is what he says, and he doesn't. I mean, he's not still
But that's
stealing money
but that's
from
the-
old people.
But let me finish. Okay, it is a fact that is his background. That is his past. It
But that
also
is
a
the
fact.
past.
It is also a fact that he has shown numerous times, a sexual proclivity for children and a willingness to violate them.
He only did that one time.
No, he only got caught doing it on TV one time. But the fact is that we know that there were at least 5 people that Lorne thought were teenage girls that he tried to proposition sexually. We know that for a fact.
And how many of them
would like
did
to
he
know
meet?
about these. I would like to know
I
about
don't-
these. You seem to tell you're so smart and know everything about me.
Because what
Okay,
you
so-
may not remember is that several of the girls you propositioned during your time in Bowling Green were actually perverted justice operatives who took records of those propositions. Kayla wasn't the only one.
Anybody in no, that girl was the only one that I did.
Yeah. And
You
we know from the chat log. We know from the chat log that Lorne had another teenage girl about the same age as the age he thought Kayla was that was on his MySpace page that he explained to Kayla was his girlfriend before she came along. So we know
Yep.
that he had at least one other teenage girl that he considered his girlfriend. Was
No,
not
he did
Kayla.
not. That's another one. That one I don't know anything about.
Well, I can provide the
So
documentation.
isn't that funny how you bring up stuff that I don't know anything about?
Yeah, isn't that funny how I bring up stuff that you don't remember, that you blocked from your memory, and you haven't acknowledged in so many years that you don't recall whether it's true or not? It doesn't matter whether you remember it, Lauren. It's on the record. It exists as public record. So it doesn't matter whether you remember it or not.
I'd like to see this record because the underage girl.
I'd be happy to send them to you if you weren't blocked from the internet for trying to fuck a child.
He's not blocked from the internet. His probation officer has his computer and his phone.
Oh, okay. Why is that? Because he was doing real good on the internet, or? some other reason?
Well, she took it. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, why
What
did
do you
you
mean? I think.
so well
spending too
computer,
much time on it. Because they thought I was spending too much time on it. So I was trying to make
What are
money
you
off of,
Okay, so-
surveys and stuff like that, and I hadn't my YouTube
You had
channel
a
up on all the
t-shirt
time.
business.
I was answering comments on the YouTube channel, and they thought I was on it too much.
Are they going to get it back to you?
I don't like
Yeah, they didn't take it away for good. They just wanted me for a while.
You know, they just took
when
it
you-
away for. It's perfectly normal for the police to take away a 50-year-old grown man's internet access and computer. That's normal. I mean, they do that
Totally
because-
normal, totally.
You're constantly reaching to try to put me down, Barry. So
I'm stating the
don't
facts.
care about anything
Lorne,
you say.
Let me explain something to you. Stating the facts is not equivalent to putting you down. It would be
You're not stating the fact is you're reaching for things to try to put me down with.
everything I've said is true.
In your voice, to tell you the truth, you talk too much.
Well, you can stop listening. Everything
you're
I've said is a matter of record. Everything I've
talk.
said is a matter of record, and I can prove it all. I can prove everything, every allegation I'm making. That's the
I'm
difference.
sure you can.
You,
Manufactured stuff is always easy to prove.
what's that?
Manufactured stuff is always easy to prove.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did they manufacture the 6 phone conversations you had with the decoy? Did they manufacture the drive that you took, the hour-long drive you took from Nashville to Bowling Green? Did they manufacture the condoms? Let me finish. Did they manufacture the condoms that you had in your car?
No, there wasn't 6 phone calls.
It was 6 phone calls. I can show you every one of them. All
There
6. Can you,
were
can you,
not 6 phone calls.
I understand that you may not be able to count that high, but I can promise you.
Oh, Father Tron, I'm sorry. I wasn't really too sure how long I was gonna go. I know this call is really long, but I also I definitely want to finish this, and I actually did start Babsby's painting because I was hoping to get it done before Saturday when I read with her. So I'm like, so. Hi, Scarlett. Hello, Bully Squad. But honestly, dude, if you want to go live, you totally can. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I mean, this is, that's the holiday. You're not in a rush. Okay. It's up to you.
There were 6. There still
I
are.
have the DVDs and the CDs. There were not 6 phone calls.
I have the 6 recordings with timestamps on every one. There were 6.
No, of course you do.
Oh, of course not.
John, how many phone calls are you saying that there were?
Then I believe there was only 2.
Yeah, well, you're 4 short. There were 6.
There were 2 phone. Okay, so which is it, guys?
There were 6. I
Assemble.
can give them to you right now. I can
There
give you
might have been
things.
3, but I think it was only 2.
Okay, so
3, 6,
I don't know what to tell you, dog.
39.
I'm looking at phone calls. I got them in front of me. Doesn't matter what you say. Danny, you want to email Barry? Danny,
I'll get the
phone calls?
I'll get the CDs right here from the prosecutor.
I can play.
Let's hear it. Billy, you don't know
Barry,
shit.
let me hear it. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me
shit.
pull these
Turn one
up.
on. Let's see if you got all 6 of them.
Give me a second. You guys continue your discussion while I access the. You know what? I'll play the best one. I'll play you the very best one. And while I'm working on that, you guys keep talking.
but I still want you to like Lorne.
I still want you to like Lorne.
And
Why do
Lorne,
you want me to? It's not going to happen. Baby.
no, I'm talking to Bro, and Lorne.
Warren is a funny guy, and he's not totally repulsive looking. But you got 2 hot doctors after you, sis. When do you make mom and dad happy? Throw them a bone.
Hey, Rhoda.
Date a doctor.
But wait,
PhD versus RSO. Come on.
but I think Lorne's winning Bro over. Emma, do you
I
think
like
Lorne's winning Bro over?
but no
You
offense, Lauren, I don't
parts.
want you as my brother-in-law. I think you should have a doctor. I'd like to go out golfing with a doctor, not like hanging out in a shed
Again,
with
Ramona.
an RSO.
Again.
No, I
Well, I
want
appreciate
you
you
to like
stopping by,
Lorne.
Scarlett,
I really
as
do.
always.
I want you to like him. Lorne, don't you
I
want
like
Bro to
him.
like you?
I don't want him to be I don't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with him, though.
Lorne?
Lorne?
I want Bro to like you, and I'm really proud of you.
I want him to like me too, but I can't do anything about it.
No. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ramona. That means
What are you proud? What are you proud of him for?
Lauren is
what-
crying?
You crying?
Shut up, guys.
Lord, are you crying?
Shut up, guys.
Man,
Shut
he's
up.
crying again.
Shut
I knew
up.
I.
Shut up.
Man,
Shut
I
up.
could smell
No,
the
let me.
bitterness
No,
a mile away.
Lauren, are you
I'm
crying?
talking. No, shut up, Lauren. Lauren, baby, are you crying?
Baby, I think that's like the one
yeah, I'm trying
time
not to.
she actually
what's
calls
going
him
on
like
here?
baby.
Shut up! Don't. Nobody say anything but me.
He's trying not to cry like he tried not to drive to Bowling Green.
I am the only one who can speak right now. Lauren is crying, and I am going to talk to him. You guys be quiet. Lauren, are you crying?
Just tired of the hate.
Mm-hmm. Picture I'm giving you a hug right now, okay?
Not that big a hug. Come on, you give a little hug. My sister.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I am proud of you, Lauren.
That's all I care about, Ramona.
And, you know, this is a good opportunity to win Bro over. Because he's special to me, too.
Crying's not going to win me over. Barry, let me hear that tape.
Okay, you guys ready to listen to something interesting?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're about to play. I don't know what you're about to play.
Well,
yeah.
let's find out. Let's find out.
It's a rhetorical question at this point.
So are you looking
Yeah.
at me right now, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Oh my God, you sound like a toddler.
What do you think?
Come on, Ramona, you could do better than that.
What is that?
Shut up, guys. Shut the fuck up, or else I'm gonna... Shut up, or else I'm gonna disconnect all of you. And it's just gonna be me and Lord. Shut the fuck up.
What's going on? What's going on, Ramona?
I want to talk to Lord. Just be quiet. Please respect my wishes.
Guys, everybody be quiet. Let
Lord.
Ramona calm down. It's okay. Are you crying, Ramona? What's the matter? Are you crying?
Lord.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is Bro crying too?
Up, guys. Lord.
I'm here.
Hold on a second.
Hi, Donde. Oop, I hear my puppies are stirring.
Hang on.
Like,
Hold on.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
What?
I want everybody to listen to me very carefully, okay?
What? No, stop.
Yeah, sorry. Had to
You
take
gotta
the
hear
doggies
this stuff,
out.
Ramona. You gotta
You heard tippy taps.
I'm not going to listen to anything. I'm just going to act like it didn't happen.
You have to face the reality of the situation. This is who he is. And these
This
people
is
don't
me.
change.
Barry,
These people don't change.
I'm so tired of you
I know.
constantly putting me down to people, saying that people don't change.
Sorry.
You don't know me, so don't pretend like...
The floors in our back are, I don't say like they're slippery, but when they get excited, they tap dance. They're tap dancers.
You do.
I
That's
do know
what
you,
you're
Lorne.
doing to her.
What do you mean I
The
don't
only
know
reason
you?
that you have to put me down to her is because you want her.
My feelings for Ramona aren't the issue here. Okay,
Yes.
the character of your
Yes.
person is what's on trial here, not my feelings for Ramona, which frankly
They
are
don't
none of your
hang out
business.
in this
I'm
back room
sorry
that
with
much
you.
anyway, really.
I don't care about you, Barry.
That's fine. I'm not talking to you, Lorne. I'm talking to
When Ramona
Ramona.
hears this stuff, she can hear it with me. You don't need to be playing that stuff.
I've definitely
That's for me
fallen
and her
on my
talking about
ass
it.
on this
He will
floor.
never get the truth out of you because you have an angle.
Yeah, she will.
His eye
Your-
color.
Yeah,
Your
I
angle
told
is
her
to-
that when we meet, I was bring them things right with me so she could hear every one of them and see the actual DVDs that I have.
She can hear it right now, Lauren. It's public record. You don't have a monopoly on that stuff. That's what
No,
you don't
she
seem to
didn't want
understand.
to- she didn't want to listen. She didn't
You
want to hear
can't
it.
edit the past, and you can't censor the truth. It's all out there. And
Yeah,
I've got
the
it.
truth
And that's
is-
your
the
worst
truth of the
fear,
matter is
is
you
that somebody
constantly
else
try to put me
that is
down.
interested in her best has the same information that you're trying to suppress and hide and minimize and explain away and mitigate and attenuate and all the rest of it.
There's no way that I can hide or minimize anything that happened with me. It's all over
It
the
doesn't
internet.
stop you from trying.
It's really hard to see the eye color. I mean, I don't need to.
How you doing, Ramona?
I'm not going for complete
Ramona, are you
accuracy
crying?
or
Put me
anything,
there.
but
This is
Ramona,
like
what's
I
wrong?
don't
Are you
want it to be
crying?
the same color as what I
this is like being at the gym. It hurts,
got going.
and a good workout hurts. And
That wasn't Lorne. That wasn't him. I don't think
oh,
that
it wasn't Lauren.
All right,
No.
Lauren, was that you?
play
was
the
that your voice?
play the
Lauren?
denial
That wasn't
card,
his voice.
Ramona.
Lauren,
It's
was
me.
that your
It's
voice?
Danny. Ramona, it's okay. Are you crying?
Goodbye,
Ramona?
Ramona.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, Joey, are you crying?
Lauren, why are you making her cry?
Hold on a second. TJ's messaging me now.
Teach.
Danny, I know it's hard for you to see your sister struggle this way, and I want to say I'm sorry that you have to go through this as a family. But
I think Ramona kind of had to defend him a little bit, because if it was everyone just ganging up on Lorne, then he would have hung up. So like they needed something to keep him on the phone for sure. Oh, now I hear the neighbor dog. Maybe it weren't me. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Heard Ramona say that, and he's like, you know what? That makes sense. Oh, I'm talking. Joey was bro. He was the brother, the other brother.
to be frank, this is the truth, and the truth hurts. But this is a necessary process, and it's the only way that we can bring your family into a place of healing. And honestly,
Barry,
it's the only way.
I think the only thing we can do is you got to
If you
start
like
dating
the
Ramona.
sister.
Just start dating her. Show her a good
Well,
time. You know, get her not thinking about Lorne.
I'll lay it out. I'll put it like this.
I know you're not into the diaper thing. She only does that occasionally. She's
I
a
can
good
live
girl.
with that. I can live with
okay,
the diapers.
then other than that, she's
It's-
perfect.
It's okay. I think your sister is one of the most wonderful people I've ever known, and I know that I've only known her a short time, but in that time I've come to care about her very deeply. And I say that not as somebody who's trying to pursue her explicitly, but
baseball.
as a friend, as somebody who recognizes her value as a person, her greatness, and all the things that she has to offer the world and the right man. If it's me, then that's up to the fates to decide. And I'd recognize that I'm be lucky and blessed beyond anything I could ever hope for
Booked
to have
and
a woman
blessed.
like her. But my concern for her goes beyond those kinds of feelings. Okay, I want her to be with the very best person for her, whoever that is. And I'm not going to pretend to know the future and say that I know who it is, but I know who it is not. And it is not a 50-year-old child rapist, con man, loser who will never be able to provide the life for her that she deserves.
I agree. I agree with you.
Thank you. And Lorne, I know it makes you mad as hell when I say those things, but
Barry,
I think
I don't care about anything you have to say, Barry. I don't.
that's a lie.
I don't
That's a
like
lie.
you.
Yeah,
I care
that's
very
a
much
lie.
about what I have to say. It makes you mad as hell when I say these things. But I think you should challenge
and you know
yourself
what I do? I go back
to
to my
explore the
therapist and tell her
possibility that the reason it makes you so mad when I say these things is not because they're not true and because I'm maligning you in any way, but because they are true.
God,
And you
Lorne.
can handle the truth, and it bothers you that there's somebody that's able to see past all your bullshit and your smoke screens and just tell it like it is. You're not used to having that in your life. You don't know how to deal with it when you encounter it. But I'm not going away.
I've had it in my life for
I will hit
5
you in
years.
the face with the truth every fucking day until you own who you are. All of it. And until then, it's open, wide open. It's fair game. There's no excuse for the things that you've done.
Open season.
And the fact that every time somebody confronts you with the truth, you have an explanation for why it's not really your fault and why people should just look past it and pretend it doesn't exist and focus on the parts of yourself that you want to build up.
It was not my fault.
Is indicative of duplicity and
What I did
manipulation.
was my fault. I did.
Good job.
It was my
About
fault.
time. About
I know
time.
that. It's not about time.
Let's hear some more of that.
I've owned up to that.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to listen. That's
And if
because
you
you're
would stop
not
there,
interested in
if
it.
you would
And
stop with
that's
the statement you just made, nobody would have a problem with you. The problem, Lorne, is that every time you say that, there's always a but. There's always a but. You don't know the whole story. You've always got some reason.
Stories, you don't tell me that you do.
I know the part of the story that matters. The
Baloney
details
boy.
don't matter. There's no excuse for trying to fuck a kid, ever. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter who fucked you
I'm so
over.
sorry I
That
did
doesn't
that.
give you the right to fuck someone else over, especially a kid.
Don't mean
Listen.
to make those click-clack noises like fucking Jordan did.
I'm listening.
The reason I say things I say because I try to figure out why I did what I
Ban
did.
me.
I can help you with that,
That's
buddy.
what
You want to
I'm-
know why
no,
you
Me
did
from
no,
what
my
you
own
can't.
stream.
You can't help with that. You're not a
goddamn
therapist.
pervert. That's why.
You're
Because you're a goddamn pervert who's only interested in
pervert.
yourself.
You're a pervert.
Everybody in your
You're
life
not even professional. You're
is
a
an
freak.
accessory, a character in your story. Ramona's a character in your
Yes,
story.
yes.
She's a prop.
Yes.
She's just another vehicle that you use to try to feed yourself with some kind of self-esteem externally instead of actually dealing with who you are. I'm not going to let you do that to her.
There
She's
is
worth more
anything
than
you
that.
say.
I'm not going to let you suck the life out of someone like that and leave her an empty husk while you move on to the next mark. Fuck that shit. Not on my watch.
You're such a freak.
Not on my watch.
You're not even a
I'm such a,
professional.
that's what you come back with? I'm a freak? What are we, in grade school? I'm a freak? I'm a faggot? I'm a loser? That's what you say when I get you to the point where you don't have a counter argument to what I'm saying. All you can do is call me names because you don't have anything left. You don't have any facts. You don't have an argument. You don't have a defense. So you go to name calling.
Yep. Really bad name calling,
But I'm not
too.
your girlfriend. I'm not going to let you fucking roll over me like that. You want to call me a fucking bitch? Come do it to my face. I'm ready for you.
You don't
I'm
you
easy
don't
to
tell me
find.
one
Come pay me
bit.
a visit.
Oh,
I'm not
geez.
trying. I'm trying to let you know that you don't have the right to treat people the way you do. You don't have the right to treat anybody the way you treat Ramona. And even though I can't make her stop you from treating her that way, by just cutting you out of her life, I'm going to call you on it every time you do it.
I don't treat her like that anymore. So, like I said, don't think you know me. 'Cause you
That's
don't.
right. That's right.
Yeah, Pepper 100% and Scarlet 100%. He has those words that are very, very offensive, and he thinks saying them gives him some type of power, or he's really like just cutting them down. It's like the therapist, he's spitting facts. He's spitting facts, and Lorne's just saying shit that you can say to like any person. It's just generic Lorne name calling. Yeah, he's a freaking child. Oh, it feels so good to hear the therapist say this stuff, though.
Right. We want to. I just know the Lorne from a month ago,
Mr.
right? Man,
Non-professional.
that was Lorne from a month ago. God, that's ancient history. I wonder what life was like back then. Back when Lorne was that. I mean, that was eons ago. You're pathetic, man.
Yeah,
so
you
sad.
can't even stop talking.
I can see why you have to live your whole world through a fucking telephone because nobody around you can stand to be with you for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's why everybody likes coming over, huh?
Who likes coming over, Lorne? tell us about all the glitterati and celebrities and world leaders and heads of state always cruising through the old Armstrong trailer estates. No, I wouldn't like to know.
My daddy's money.
Oh man, my daddy was poorer than you are, if you can believe that. I know you probably never thought there was anybody that met that qualification, but
I don't even want to hear anything you say, brother. I care less about anything you say because you're full of shit.
All you care about is everything I say.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
No, I
fooling
didn't have a
anybody.
little bit. You know what? When you say shit, I bring it
A
back
whole
to the
lot.
therapist, and her mouth
Yeah.
drops about the shit that you say, and you're supposed to be in the same profession as her.
That backfired
I don't give
on
a
me.
fuck. Your therapist is supposed to make
That's
you feel
obvious.
good.
That's
You know what?
obvious that you don't give a fuck.
The state pays your therapist to make you feel good. I tell you the truth for free.
All right, hey, Barry, Lorne, this is going on enough. I gotta hang up. I gotta have to say a couple things though. Lorne, I think you're an okay guy, but I gotta be honest with you. Ramona deserves better. Barry, I hope you have good luck with Ramona. Ramona, are you still here?
I'm
Are you
here.
still on the line?
I am.
I love you like a sister, and you
Like
know that, and you
a
know I would
sister.
do anything for you.
I know.
Who has told you that you should date Lorne? Has everybody telling you not to date him? Nobody tells you to date him.
Lauren tells me to date him.
Look at it objectively. Would you want your daughter to date Lorne?
What?
Would you want your daughter 20 years from now? You have a nice daughter. Would you want her having a guy calling her a fucking bitch and sending her pictures of his fiver? Would you really want that?
He doesn't do those things anymore.
He doesn't do those things anymore.
Listen to Barry. Listen to Mom. Listen to Dad. Listen to Emma. Listen to me. Listen to everybody. All right, find a good guy. Find a good guy, okay? Lauren, no offense. All right, good night, everybody. I love you, Seth.
Danny, real nice to know you. We'll talk soon, okay? See you, Danny.
No, Danny.
How you doing, Ramona?
Hang on a second. TJ's still messaging me.
If I ever got the sense from Lorne that he was truly, listen, I'm never going to like this guy. I'm never going to have any use for a guy like him.
See you later, Scarlet Ebony.
Well, I'll be sure to lose sleep
fuck
over
Lorne.
that
We-
tonight. But
We love you,
If
except
if Lorne
Fuck
were ever
Lorne.
to decide that he was willing to look at his situation honestly, without any blinders or any filters, and come to terms with the reality of who he is and what he's done and what he is, then
This is the problem that I have. You
It would be
saying
the
who I
awakening.
am.
And once
You
again,
you're trying to put in people's head that I am this person and I am that person, and people make mistakes in their life, Barry. And I made a mistake when my head was messed up. It was my
Right.
fault.
But Lorne-
I did it.
Okay, let me say two things about that,
That's
Lorne.
what I'm
Let me say two
telling you.
things about that.
I did it.
BRB?
It was my
Number one.
fault. I went there. I don't
Right.
need to explain to you anything.
When you don't
I
have
need to
any
explain to Ramon. Is
obligation
the one I need to explain
anything
to.
to me.
Not
And I'm
to
not.
you.
I don't have the right to hold your feet to the fire in terms of giving me an explanation, and I never have demanded one.
And you
keep
keep
saying that as though I'm
You trying to
posturing
tell
like
people
I'm
who I
demanding an
am.
explanation
That's
from
not for you to
like
say.
I'm holding you
You don't
accountable
even
in
know
some
me.
way. And that's not what I'm doing. I don't know where you keep coming
You
up
go
with
by
that.
a person
No,
from
you
10
don't
years
owe
ago.
me an explanation. You don't have to keep reminding anybody of that. Nobody's asserting that you owe me an explanation.
You
So I don't know why you keep going
by
back
a
to
guy
that.
from 10 years ago. A guy that had issues 10 years ago.
There you go. Not a guy that tried to rape a kid 10 years ago, but a guy who had issues
like I
10 years
said, you're
ago.
going by
And
what
that
happened
is the
10 years
reason
ago.
why I will
You're
never
not going
let
by
up
the
on
person I
you,
am
you
today.
motherfucker. Because it's not about what you did, it's about the issues you had.
Gee,
It's always about the issues you
yeah,
had
that's that
and never
combination,
about the
huh?
things that you did. And what I'm trying to tell you is that when you demonstrate a pattern of activity, a pattern of behavior, and an obvious predilection for certain things, in the first place, we're going beyond a simple mistake. And in the second place, it speaks to something far more fundamental than whatever temporary circumstances you have convinced yourself led you to do the things you did. Because none of that stuff is relevant. And as long as you try to lean on those things to make excuses for the things that you've done, I got to call you on those things. I can't, because I can't accept any less. You're not being truthful. Yes, I know what the problem is.
You're calling me on shit that you think. And the only thing that you think is what you see from 10 years ago.
Lorne, in the first place, we're not talking about isolated events. And secondly, I evaluate people for a living. It's what I do professionally. I'm very good at it in spite of whatever your opinions as an uneducated simpleton may be about what a therapist's role is.
Isn't that funny how someone in your own field says that he doesn't sound like he's a very good therapist?
Well, isn't that funny how if two therapists disagree about methodology and their approach to a situation, you go with the one that makes you feel good, that sides with you, that validates you? That's convenient, isn't it?
I go with the one that's a female and actually knows what she's talking about.
You go with the one that's a female? What, you have I don't know why, because she has a teenage daughter and you're trying to match, you're trying to play an angle? I don't know. You tell me. Silence. I've done it again. This is what we're dealing with, Ramona, and what I want both of you ladies to recognize is that when I'm able to bring Lorne to this place where the truth is undeniable and he can't retreat from it any further, we get one of three things. We get silence, we get childish insults, or we get tears. We don't get rational responses to the things I'm saying.
I'm so sorry, guys. I keep getting phone calls from work. Someone keeps asking for questions and how to fix things, so I apologize. What did I miss? Hi, Jordan. This episode of Frasier is intense. I know. Wasn't that show a comedy?
And the things I'm saying are not...
Okay. You don't get a responses from me very well, Barry, because I don't like you.
Well, that's stupid.
I don't like
you either. But all I'm doing is
you were supposed to be a professional, and you wouldn't.
The fact that you base your conduct toward me on whether you like me or not kind of says it all. You got your feelings hurt because I have the audacity to tell you the truth about yourself. So because you don't like me, you're just going to not talk to me, just like a kid would.
You're one of those guys that talk so much that you're known as the type of guy you can't trust because you talk so much. That
last 15 seconds of silence, I was done saying what I had to say. Why weren't you talking?
I know, I keep cheating on us. I'm so sorry.
So this is what you can count on, Ramona. This is what you can look forward to, a lifetime of this.
It's like, now you call me?
If you get married to this guy and you ever find yourself in a situation where you've got to call him on his bullshit and just tell the truth, this is what you're going to get. He's going to shut down. He's either going to just stop talking altogether, or he's going to call you a fucking bitch again, or he's going to start crying, or maybe he'll just take off and head down the street to a bar.
When you call me on shit, Ramona, have I come out and told you the honest truth?
Wait, did what, Lorne?
When you called me on stuff, have I come out and told you the honest truth?
Give me an example.
Of any...
Oh, thank you, Pepper. No, don't give me that much credit. They're just new. And by themselves.
Anything that you called me on. Anything that you called me on. Haven't I always told you the honest truth? If you thought I was lying about something, you'd call me on it. And I would tell you the truth.
Lorne has never lied to me.
If only his siblings had fixed some tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
Because what? He tells you he hasn't been drinking, and you're able to verify that how? The breathalyzer thing is new.
I keep hitting this damn cord.
I mean, that's recent, right? But how are you able to verify that he hasn't been drinking before that?
This ain't my first rodeo.
Because I've told you, because I know that Lorne has not been drinking every single time that Lorne drinks. And I used to get this, at least once a week, but usually twice a week. Lorne would call me several times. I would literally, when Lorne drinks, the next day I wake up to somewhere between 30 and 40 missed calls, 15 to 20 voicemails cursing me out, and hundreds and hundreds of text
Oh my God,
messages.
Michael! Ah!
I've not gotten that in
That's
a
so
month.
cute.
I mean,
No pressure.
he's not drinking.
I love that.
Okay. I mean, look, if he's not, I realize
Hey,
that
Matt,
he's got
I'm
the
on
breathalyzer thing
TV.
now, so that forces him to a certain standard, so that's fine. But it's just a symptom. I mean, the drinking is not. The point that I'm trying to make is
It's
that
so
you say
Lorne.
that Lorne has never lied to you, and Lorne says that Lorne has never lied to you. But the problem with that is that we only have Lorne to rely on
Just
for
wait
that. We
till she
only have
starts
Lorne to
asking
believe for
questions,
that.
and then she's really gonna
And
get.
if Lorne's
she's
angle
gonna
is to make you, is to put his
really
best face
dive in.
for the best version of himself forward, it's, your perception of Lorne is very important to him, obviously, and he wants you to see him in a certain light, and this and that. So it's real easy for him to tell you what you want to hear.
Tell me what
I
you
mean,
want,
that's
what
not
you
hard to
really,
do. You can
really
see that,
want.
right?
So tell me what you want.
But what if I said to
really
you,
want.
Ramona, I'm
If
eating
you
an orange right now?
then I prove stuff to her too.
Okay, what do you prove to her, and how do you prove it?
Whatever she asked me to do.
Well, that doesn't clarify
Doesn't matter.
anything. Give me an example. Whatever she asks you to do, it doesn't matter.
This
That's not
again, Barry.
evidence.
You continuously talk, and nobody can get a word in.
Again, Ramona.
You answered the
You
question, and I'm
yourself talk.
commenting on your answer.
I just want my
How
cats.
do you prove yourself?
I'm trying to answer your question, but you still talk.
I was responding to your answer. Answer the question again. I'll be quiet for a real long time. Give you a lot of time.
See you, Amy.
Go.
Thanks for
Well,
coming.
my answer was real short. She wants to be on the phone with me. She was always on the phone with me. I had no problem at all having her on the phone with me, doing whatever I was doing.
Big fan of this.
She had no question about anything that I was doing, hardly ever, because she was always right there with me, so she knew I wasn't lying about anything.
What the hell does that have to do with what I'm talking about? I'm talking about things.
You just
that
asked me
do
how
that
does she know? You just asked me how does she know I'm not lying to her? She's obviously
on the
right there
phone
on the
with
phone with me. She's obviously hearing everything I'm saying and doing. She's even
What's
talking to people in my life.
That doesn't make any sense. I can't hear him drinking a beer, therefore he must not be drinking a beer. Beer makes noise, right? Beer's real loud. What the hell?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
glug, glug, glug.
well, no, it's not that. Because when he drinks,
I can probably.
and Lord, I don't know, because I know you've been known to have like 20 beers in one night. I don't know how you do it. Like, I don't.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because he, I don't know if he just guzzles them, because he says he doesn't like the taste of them.
Guzzle, guys.
So
Guzzle
I don't know
those
how
drinks.
he gets it down. Lauren, I really don't, because I don't know how. I couldn't drink 20 waters in one night. But I've never heard him drinking, but I know when he drinks, because those messages, they happen.
Yeah, that looks better to me.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'm not saying that he's been drinking. If he says he hasn't been drinking for a month, that's fine. It's possible.
Let me figure
But
it.
it's immaterial. I mean, the thing that I keep coming back to is that's just. It's a very. It's such a. It doesn't. I'm
This
talking
huge
about
table, and I'm.
the root issues. I'm talking about who Lorne is as a
So
person,
crowded.
essentially, the character stuff, right? And so the behavioral stuff is just a function of a person trying to manipulate a situation or influence a situation. And it's troubling on a number of levels when Lorne brags about not drinking for a month as though it's an accomplishment of some kind. Because, I'll go a year sometimes where I don't drink for a month, 12 months in a row. If you understand what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. And the concern
But it
is
is for
that...
Lauren, because he's used to having 20 beers on a Friday night and then maybe another 10 on a Saturday.
And that
and
is
so
the
for
problem.
A pony
So for
cake.
him not to
Ooh.
drink, that is a big deal.
I understand drinking all that.
That's
beer.
fine, but the problem is that he's
I'll
the kind of
never
guy that likes to
understand
have
that.
20 beers on a Friday night. That's the issue. You see what I'm saying? The issue is not that he's able to curtail bad behavior, self-destructive behavior, and behavior that potentially makes him dangerous to other people. It's the fact that that behavior is normative for him in the first place. That's what's so troubling. You see what I'm saying? It's just like like we were talking about the child rape
I
thing.
know it's not unheard
And
of to drink
a
that
guy
many
that has
beers,
eyes
but like
for children for whatever
as
reason,
much
but he doesn't
as,
act on it.
as
Okay, it's good that he doesn't act on his
long that Lorne
sexual
has.
appetites, but it's the fact that he has those appetites that's the problem. That's what makes him That's what makes him a dangerous person. So Lorne has all these things that he has, all these tendencies.
Wait,
And if he's able, Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm still talking. Lorne, I'm not done talking. Lorne, I'm in the middle of saying. Lorne, why don't you let me finish talking? Lorne, why don't you let me talk? Lorne, I'm trying to make.
Well, now I'm
talking.
talking.
Let me finish my point. Lorne, I want you to be quiet so I can finish my point. Lorne, why don't you act like an adult so I can finish what I'm trying to say? Thank you. So it's the fact that Lorne has these proclivities to begin with that is so alarming. And this is what I keep trying to get you to understand.
That I am something I'm not. That's what the fact is.
It's the fact that I have the audacity to judge him on his actions instead of what he tells us he is. It's
Lauren,
like the dude that says I'm not a
you.
I mean, I'm not answering any questions with him on the phone.
Lauren, no. Listen.
I'm not answering any questions with him on the phone.
No,
I don't
listen.
like him.
Listen, Barry, I don't want you to
like
say anything.
him.
I want, Lauren, I have a question for you. I'm not going to hold it against you, I promise. I just need to know, that was not your voice?
Ask me on the phone alone. I am not going to have him on the phone for any questions.
Ramona,
Okay.
do you know what a religious cult is?
Barry, can I call you back in 5 minutes? I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes. I'm going to drop the call. Hang on a second.
I suppose so. All right.
The hell would I do that for? No. Hold on a second. TJ is messaging me constantly. I don't know if TJ knew that. In fact, now I'm gonna, no, I'm not going to text. I was going to text Bro and ask him.
Yes, it was me 10 years ago. I did that. That was me. That was my voice. That was my voice. It was me. That was my voice on them calls. I'm not going to deny something that's true. I did that 10 years ago.
Wow. Oh, it feels so good to hear Lorne say that.
That's not me today. I'm not going to go by me today with what was 10 years ago. The mistake that I made when I screwed up. I don't like Barry. I don't like being on the phone with him.
But Lauren, you said that you wanted to see a 13-year-old naked. Lauren, the problem that I have, and I mean, can you be honest? Didn't I defend you tonight very well?
Yeah, you did. And the problem is this stuff that you and I should be talking together about alone. Not with Barry on the phone and Emma and your brother. This is between me and you
might
conversation.
have a point there.
Lauren, I have known you for 9 months, right? I mean, you love saying that it's been 9 months. I've known you for 9 months. I have talked to you for thousands and thousands of hours in that 9 months.
I believe
You
that.
never
I
told
believe
me
that it's
that
in the
there were
thousands.
calls. You never told me that there were calls.
I know. We never addressed it, and we should have. And I blocked the calls
Well, you
right out of
didn't
my head.
ask me.
And I might have done it intentionally. Because I intentionally tried to block everything from that out of my head. Because I just hate what I did. And I hate that it happened. And I hate this Church of God crap. I hate everything about all of this. It would be left alone. I want you, and I just want to be left alone with you and not have anybody from that sending me letters and doing anything to you. I don't give a shit about the Church of God crap. I don't want to keep reliving my past that I can't control.
And don't go
I
on the
did it, and I made a
internet.
mistake. It was my fault that I did it. Everything in that was my fault because I was old enough to know better, but I had a problem. I couldn't think straight about what I was doing. But I still did it. It's still my fault.
But what's disturbing to me is the fact that almost a year into this thing, Lauren, I am now finding out that there's calls.
And you and I were supposed to listen to these calls like almost a month ago, and we still never listened to them together. Because I have them right here on CD.
CD.
Well, you have me
When
right
we meet,
here.
I would bring you the CDs and the DVDs so you could see everything that I have and everything that I did.
Lauren, you have me right here. And I'm not going anywhere. I'd like you to play the call.
Oh, here come the pups.
Hang on, trying to find the CDs.
All right.
He tries to say that I'm a certain person now, and I'm not.
Lauren, are you finding the calls?
I'm trying to get the CD player working.
Well, since you can't figure out how to work the
Right.
CD player, I'm going to see if I can find them on YouTube. Because I think when he mentioned that there were calls, I think he said that they're on YouTube.
He said there were 6 of them. There's not 6.
Let me.
There isn't 6.
You say there's not 6 of them?
There's not 6.
Okay.
We're 6 times on the phone.
How many calls are there? Let me see. What do you think I should Google to find these calls if they're on YouTube?
I don't.
Maybe I'll just Google Lorne Armstrong phone call. Lorne Armstrong
It's Whiskers.
phone.
It's Whiskers time. Ooh.
Call.
Should I add some actual like whiskers?
Yeah, be right back in.
Okay, so yes, so there are 6 phone calls, it says here. Phone call
Hi,
1,
Poop
2,
Frog.
3.
I don't believe there were 6. I don't remember 6 phone calls.
Okay, let's see.
I have to say,
All
this
right, so I'm going
was
to
a
start.
pretty good picture to
Okay, so I'm gonna
catch
play-
because they're just chilling.
All right, so I'm going to start
It's
playing
a
them.
mood. I love it. It's an orange tiger kitty. Oh wait, I need to add more stuff here.
I don't know if the CD player works in this car or not.
Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm going to play them
Hello?
as soon as this
Hey, that
loads.
was quick.
Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
How you doing?
I'm doing
buffering
good.
is
How
so
are you
annoying.
doing?
I'm pretty good.
Can get the CD going this one here?
Don't worry about the CD. I have the
you
call.
To call, Precious.
Yeah, it's called the internet.
Don't worry about it because you're getting it from the
I had to
internet.
find the phone.
I don't remember 6 phone calls.
Well, if it's your voice, I'll
I'm
assume that
sorry.
they're the calls that you had
About
with
what?
the decoy.
That it took me so long to call.
Well,
It bothers me because I don't
don't
remember
have to
6
be
phone
sorry about
calls.
that.
I remember
I knew you were going to call.
maybe
I just
3. I don't
anxious.
remember 6.
I'm sure you'll remember them after you hear them.
Huh?
I
I was
don't even want to
talking to
hear
you.
You miss talking to me? I miss
Yeah.
talking to you.
Well, I can have Mary play them
Pretty
for me, or I
voice.
can listen to them.
No.
Aw, thank you.
All right,
You're
then.
welcome.
I do want you to know about it because I want you to know everything.
Okay,
Wish we would.
Of
Wish we would have done it a long time
Yeah,
ago.
Cordless.
so you didn't do this
Sorry.
a long time ago, and so now,
Well, I keep calling it portable. It's cordless. Both. So are you looking at me right now, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
What do you think?
I'm thinking I wish I was there with you right now.
Fuck you, Lauren. Fuck you.
If I was, you'd be naked.
Fuck you,
I'm
Lauren.
still
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Would you want to be?
I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you want me to be?
If you wanted to.
Of course I want to. Of
course I want to be naked with you. I love you. Why wouldn't I want to be naked with you?
Lorne.
Too.
Am I making you blush?
A little bit, yeah.
So your parents are supposed to leave on the 18th?
Lorne, do you hear
Yeah,
this?
they'll be gone for about 4 days.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
do.
needs
Huh?
more stripes.
You
They'll
do?
be gone about 4 days.
For about 4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
So, do you know what time they're going to leave on the 18th?
Yeah, his
No,
fucking
but I'll let
squeaks that
you
he does
know.
when he talks to her.
I would hope so. See, isn't it going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job?
What?
I said, it's going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job.
Why'd you quit?
Because the guy pissed me off. He tried to tell me what to do. He tried to tell me that I can't talk to other people that work in the building. I told him, well, basically, I told him, fuck himself.
Ooh, he's so badass for saying
That's
that.
pretty stupid.
Yeah, me.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure she called you stupid, Lorne.
Huh?
I mean, what?
Tiger
Yeah, I know.
combined with a cheetah. What?
Can't believe
No
you tried
way.
to tell me that who I could talk to and who I couldn't.
So what you
That's
gonna
responsible.
do?
Lorne, is this your voice?
Huh?
What are you
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Panties and bra. A little bit of static, so I couldn't hear you.
Sorry. This phone's goofy.
Phone's goofy.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
I really do too. That'd be very nice.
I hope
Lorne,
so.
did you say?
My tickle pea shivers.
Lorne,
Huh?
did you say all this?
Poop rod.
Yeah, I did.
All right,
I know I'm not the only one that says it, but you just said it now. But he truly believes that he is Danny fucking Zuko. It's disgusting. I hate it. He wants that Sandra D. Hopelessly devoted. Bullshit. We all know the story. We all know this character. Lorne idolizes him, I'm sure.
let's listen to more with these. I hate buffering. I swear YouTube is so slow.
Oh,
So
yeah.
sweet.
People were so complaining
I got a stupid question.
about him. He was probably so fucking annoying and didn't leave like any of the females alone.
Well, you want to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really stupid.
Why?
Working hard or hardly working?
You asked me about the garage.
Yeah, you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's so
Well,
gross. I hate it.
Yeah.
what about Bud though? Don't be sorry. I love that you called.
And I'm in the shower, so...
I looked at the caller ID. If it was anybody else, I wasn't going to answer the phone.
I don't know Avatar, but Zuko. The Danny Zuko.
That's okay. I still love you.
Huh?
I
I said that's okay. I still love you.
Oh, good. You better.
You better. God.
You cut out a little bit of static, so I couldn't hear.
I'm just wearing a pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Oh, what
Instead
color
of grease.
panties and bra?
You'd be called Greasy.
White.
White. You're gonna wear white until you see me, aren't you?
Yeah. I said I would.
I love you.
I love you too.
Don't you wish you were here with me right now?
Yeah, I really do.
I really do too. That'd be very nice.
I hope so.
So we gotta be like
I wonder who's
really
reading
careful
the
about
best
doing
tonight.
this.
Uh-huh.
Your neighbors aren't going to be there either.
Oh, no, there's only, like,
Despite seem greasy.
on the side of me, it's a really small neighborhood. It's only, like, 4 houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and, like, there's, like, this wooded area
Woodard?
behind me. It's not a lot of woods, but it's a little bit. And on the other side of me, there's, like, this road, but I don't know where
I
it leads.
know, it's so disturbing.
Well, they're
His
not right
voice.
across the road, but
Be smart.
He was so turned on by it.
I sound really stupid. Sorry.
You don't sound stupid. You sound smart.
He
That's what you
loves
sound like.
He loves it.
You're my girl. You must be smart. And you know you look very beautiful too.
Neighbors are supposed to go on a cruise.
When I come get you anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, wouldn't. That'd be really nice. You be ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
You're probably ready to come here right now, aren't you?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, wouldn't. That'd be really nice. You want to see him again?
Yeah. Will you pay?
Why is it so skippy?
I can get this too.
Okay.
You're only about an hour away from me.
Okay. So what time do you think maybe you'll get there?
Get there. Whoops.
No, they didn't tell
Whoops.
me yet.
Boo
They
boo,
just-
big boo boo.
It'll be all right because then you just leave me a message and
Yeah, he's so confident
So that
because
I'll
he
know, so that I'll
truly
get the
believes
message
that
then.
it's a 13-year-old, so he
I
knows
see
that
you.
he can overpower her. He's not intimidated by her
I'll be
because she's
staying-
not
I'll
an
stick
adult
right
girl.
around the house just about all that day anyway, or before I can leave here. But
Where are we going again?
down here to my house.
Hang on a second. Oh,
Huh.
okay. Sorry. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I wish I was there with you right now. If I was, you'd be naked.
Really?
Yeah. Would you want to be?
I guess so.
Okay. Would you want me to be?
If you wanted to.
Of course I want to. Of course I want to be naked with you. I love you. Why wouldn't I want to be naked with you?
I love you too.
Am I making you blush?
A little bit, yeah.
So your parents
My
are supposed
cough
to
is
leave
so
on the 18th?
Sexy.
Yeah, they'll be gone for about 4 days.
Huh?
4 days.
They'll be gone about 4 days.
For about 4 days.
4 to 4 days.
Yeah.
So, do you know what time they're going to leave on the 18th? Now that I've quit my job.
What?
Transporter
It
versus
isn't
truck.
gonna, it's going to be a lot better now that I've quit my job.
Why'd you quit?
Because the guy pissed me off.
Keeps replaying.
Like doing construction work. Like carpentry and stuff like that.
What am I wearing?
Yeah, what are you wearing? Before, though, when I had my own business.
Yeah,
This is
I
skipping
said I
around
would.
all kinds
Bruh.
of crazy ways. I don't know what is going on.
I'm really careful about doing this.
Why do they keep repeating over and over?
Okay?
I don't know. It's
Okay,
kind
it's
of.
not me then. It's not just me.
Then we'll go on.
I don't remember that.
Hold on a second. Say again.
I don't remember that phone call.
Oh, Jesus.
So you're saying that one didn't happen?
I don't believe it did. That's what seems a little too weird.
What do you mean? You're saying that this isn't your voice?
I'm saying it's my voice, but it's manufactured.
I
I
can't
didn't make
believe
In what way?
he thought that she would buy that.
Everywhere, because I didn't take that phone call. I'm quite positive they talked to her 2 or 3 times.
I was skipping
Hi,
around. because there's more footage. I was skipping around.
Deep fake, yeah. I bet he's worried
Are you
about
really
paying his
denying
rent,
the
like,
call?
every month.
I don't remember that
Call
one.
me, okay?
Okay.
Your parents will be home.
Can we?
Right.
I'm gonna work on that. Getting the CD player to working because
Yes.
I get all the calls.
Yeah, it's really weird that it kept,
So,
I get all the DVDs.
skipping around like it was a,
How you-
like it was a
can-
mixtape.
Yes.
so here's my thing though,
Promise.
okay.
because you told me that you never wanted to go.
Can't stay alone since they're in the
And
living room watching TV.
Yeah,
I knew I didn't want to go.
I knew
But
I
you
wanted to go.
Are you
just
anxious?
were talking about how excited you were to go.
I know. I don't understand. Explain.
But Lauren, I
I
mean,
got way out of hand. What can I say, Ramona? I went to the house. I'm reliving something constantly from 10 years ago. I'm not going to keep reliving it.
okay, Lauren, I have to figure out a way to defend this. And you're making it difficult for me because you're not telling me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
There's
For a long time, I was just playing, and I wasn't going to go. Even right up to that night, I was not going to go. I was supposed to go out with a friend for my birthday down to the karaoke.
okay, but
I did not
Lauren,
plan on going there. In the last minute, I decided to go.
okay, but Lauren, you said you were going to play the calls, and now and so you went to play the calls, and somehow you forgot to use how to use a CD player. Then
No, I didn't forget that. No, listen to me. I didn't forget how to use
hell
CD
yeah,
player. Talking
Squeaks.
with the CD player. I don't know how.
He would just get so
What's wrong with it?
confused. But
I've
he
never
would
played a
be,
CD
he
in
would
it
be happy
before.
for the company,
His,
though.
his cassette player doesn't work. On the radio works.
I mean, oddly enough, all CD players usually work the same.
Yeah,
But
well,
now
that's
he-
what I thought too. But I can't get that thing to work, and I don't know what
Test this
it's doing.
using
Hold on a second.
But it's going right to the thing, but it's not. The volume's not coming out of it.
Hold on a second. It's buffered a little bit more.
I'm glad you're coming.
Oh, God, here we go again.
Are you anxious to touch my penis?
Hey, Squeaks.
Oh, good fucking
Yes.
Huh?
Can't stay alone since they're in the living room watching TV.
Yeah, I know. It's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Are you anxious?
Yes.
I can't do this fucking call.
I'm glad you're coming.
Yeah, that's what
Are
I'm
you
thinking,
anxious
Poop
to
Frog,
touch my
especially
penis?
if it was a female.
Oh, God.
Again.
Didn't expect me to ask you that over the
Because
phone, did you?
I didn't think I had heard that.
I don't want to listen to any more of them.
Okay, now you don't want to listen
You
to
come
him.
by every day.
Would you
must
rather me
really
listen to him
like
with
me.
you or with Barry? Because I don't want him to come.
I would rather you listen to him with me in person.
Ah,
I don't want to
another ploy
listen to
get
these
you
in
to come
person
up
because I don't
there.
want to associate your
Yes,
face
Lord,
with
very
these calls.
clever.
It's better for me if I listen to him over the phone with you, not in person,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to see your face and hear you talk like this.
Hey, C&J.
10 years ago is not me today.
Lauren, but the thing is that this is something, Lauren, this is,
This is something I did 10 years ago.
okay, but Lauren, I get that I get that this was 10 years ago, but it's kind of hard for me. Okay, Lauren, you have to understand something. You have always told me that you didn't want to go to that house. You have always...
And I still stand by it because I did not want to go there.
Okay, you've always told me that you didn't want to go. You have always told me that you were not going to have sex with her. You even told me one time, a long time ago, that you went because she was home by herself and you were worried about her and you wanted to make sure she was safe.
That was the reasons that I went, too.
You went to make sure she was safe, but before you went...
Then I...
We've been wrong this whole time.
I know what I did. I don't need to keep reliving it.
Okay, but Lauren, you you might not want to relive it, but I've brought you into my world, and now I'm living it.
And you brought
What?
Barry into your world, too. He can't
What the
shut up. He's
What the
constantly,
What I want to do over
he's,
here, because this just
he's constantly doing everything to put me down.
What does Barry have to do with this?
like it don't belong.
You and I agreed a long time ago that we would listen to these things in person when you were
Hold
here.
on, let me figure
Lorne,
it.
I did not know that they existed. I did not know that you had phone conversations with her.
A long time ago, I told you I had CD, DVD.
Remember, it was a long time ago.
You said
so.
you had. You know what? You said you had
Bring them and
CDs.
you
I
can
thought,
listen to them.
okay, you said you had CDs. I thought that you had CDs of your interrogation. I had no clue. I could not have fathomed in a million years that there were phone conversations between you and her.
I'm thinking here.
I probably intentionally blocked the phone conversation.
Hey, I gotta go.
Thought all about them. I
I'll take and start going up to get you.
probably intentionally did that.
Okay, so you intentionally did that.
We'll see. I'll
Now
be staying. I'll stick right
always do
around.
that.
there.
Now
Mine's
it's
last.
brought back up into your memory, and you don't think I have a right to hear them?
Because
Oh, I think you have a right to hear them. But whether we would have been in person,
it'll take me about an hour before I can leave here, but
Pay up.
about an hour after you call me, I'll
God,
take and
he needs
start
to
going
still
up to get
pay.
Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay. Where are we going again?
Huh?
Where are we going again?
Down here to my house. To Nashville.
God, it got really quiet all of a sudden.
Sorry. I'm just so excited to get to see you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you.
Yeah, their little paws are really cute.
saying I did what I did and I can't take it back. Much as I wish I could, I can't take it back. Did what I did. I paid my price for it.
Ooh, Poop Frog, I
I
actually don't know
continuously
that.
paying my price for it. This church God bullshit.
We're like
Well, the problem is,
I will not go back on YouTube again.
$1 checks to
well,
every
the problem
week.
is, it doesn't have anything to do with YouTube.
Wow.
The problem is that I'm now paying for these things that you did because I
Oh my
can't.
God, Opie, chill out.
Excuse me, I can't convince. Because Lauren, you never once told me that there were phone calls. You never told me that there were phone calls.
I told you, I probably intentionally blocked them out. I didn't want to remember them.
Yeah, they got the little white
I didn't want to
socks.
remember anything about it. I wish I could block the whole fucking thing out. But obviously, I can't do that.
But Lauren, so you wish you could block it out, et cetera, et cetera. But here's the thing. You tell me all these things about how you're innocent because you didn't want to go. You're innocent because you didn't plan on having sex. You're innocent because you didn't mean to do anything. But then I hear phone calls completely contradicting that. And I mean, yeah, you can say that you blocked them out. And honestly, if I was talking to Barry and you said that, I would say, well, Lorne blocked it out. But I'm not talking to Barry. I'm talking to you.
What?
Are you in the shower yet? Try to
I
make
mean,
sure you're
I don't
ready.
buy that for $5. I mean, you didn't forget
You're
that there were phone
welcome.
calls.
You there? Good phone
Deep inside, I
kisses.
didn't forget.
Huh?
What?
I was trying to. I said, deep inside, I probably didn't forget. I was, evidently, I was really trying to.
But so it's another lie. And
It's not a lie. I didn't tell you because I intentionally probably was trying to not remember.
how do you expect me to handle this? I don't even know what to say.
Just trot your ass
Well,
up here
I
and
don't know what
believe
to
in
tell
me.
you. I am trying to be completely honest with you about everything.
C&J.
There were
Love a
phone
good-
calls. I probably intentionally
me.
blocked them
Love
out.
a good gymnastics
Probably
joke.
didn't tell you because I was probably trying to block them out myself. I didn't want to remember them because they grossed me out.
It's gross.
I haven't even listened to the CD. And I know what the CDs are because named right on. They
Good.
wrote right on what they were.
I don't care. Give me one anyway.
Oh, God.
The DVDs I did watch.
Please just go
Those were
where.
edited.
Kinda.
None of those were because I know what's missing from it.
Kinda?
Lorne. I mean,
Okay.
I don't
I
want
help
didn't
me out.
know. I
finish my cigarette in my cup.
There is
You want me to see
nothing to
anything? You
help
want to see me do
out.
it?
I love
I
that
can't
this
defend what I
keeps
did wrong.
playing.
Lorne, I'm trying to make something of this. Okay,
I don't want you to lie for me. What I did was wrong. I did that stuff. It was 10 years ago. It was a completely different person.
Yeah.
The very
Conveniently
next person.
forgot to talk to Ramona.
Lorne, how
about
did
the
I meet you?
calls.
You texted me.
How did I know that you existed?
Either search a card or from the registered sex offender list.
Okay, so I met you from the registered sex offender profile, and I messaged you. Okay? That alone should have told you that I knew that something had happened that was of a sexual nature and that was illegal. So now the fact that you decided that you were going to lie to me and make me look like an idiot. I look like a complete idiot tonight on the phone with my therapist and with my brother. I looked like a complete idiot.
Yeah, she kind of did.
Because
He mentioned the phone calls to you before.
he mentioned it before, and I thought it was just one phone call. And then I didn't know.
Because I had already told you there was only 2 or 3. I knew there wasn't 6. I know damn well there wasn't 6.
And, okay, it doesn't matter if there was only one. But the fact of the matter
Exactly.
is that
The number
I
of
hear you
phone calls
talking
does not matter.
about your penis with what sounds like a
Like
really
he's so
young child.
fixated on how many phone calls he believes there actually
10 years
were.
ago. I did that 10 years ago.
But I'm trying to make...
I'm not hiding anything from you. I didn't lie to you because I intentionally blocked it out myself. I didn't lie to you about it. I didn't want to remember shit. And I can't help but remember shit when people bring it up.
So it's their fault.
One, but the problem is,
Once
and I've
again.
told you this before, and, you know, again, if Barry was on, I would never say this to you. I would never let him hear me say anything like this to you. But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just your name,
yeah,
and I
DNA of
want
a
to say
fish.
this to
Rhoda
you.
earlier said goldfish.
There are certain
Perfect.
things that
Perfect
I've
way
told
to
you.
describe
There are
Lorne's
certain things
brain.
that you can do and certain types of crimes that you can commit that are kind of irredeemable. And crimes against children and sex crimes are 2 of the main ones. And so
Yeah, CNG, I like that plan. Every year
you're saying
he
that
doesn't
it's 10 years
pass.
ago,
He's got to listen
but
to
it's the
that
kind
damn
of
chat
thing.
log
I mean,
and the phone calls.
if you robbed a bank 10 years ago, right?
No breaks.
If you robbed a bank, no one would care. Because, I mean, what'd you do? You committed you served, let's say, 5 years. You committed a federal type crime. I mean, assuming it wasn't like armed robbery or anything. Or, I mean, if you stole a pair of shorts from Walmart or something, again, no one would care 10 years later. Even if you stole a car. Even if you dealt drugs. Even if there's all sorts of things that you can do, committing crimes. There's all sorts of felonies that you can commit in, let's say, 2017, and then in 2027, no one's going to give a shit. They're just not. But a crime against a child is not one of those things. And you're giving me something really hard to grapple with.
What do you want me to say?
God.
did wrong with what I did. I can't. There's nothing that I can say more
That's such a
about it.
rom-com moment.
Well, I mean, the first thing
What do you
can
want me
do
to
is
say,
stop
huh?
trying to say
What do
that the
what do
calls
you
were
want me to say?
manufactured.
I'll
That's
do it.
probably
I'll
the
say
first
anything.
thing.
I know there weren't 6 of them.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm
you
saying.
Ah,
Okay,
Wes,
but you heard
hello.
what-
No blue eyes.
it
So
doesn't
yeah.
matter if it was 6. I mean,
I
it
think,
says 1 through 6. It doesn't matter if it was 6 or if
wonder
that
what
was just one long
these cat
phone call
superpowers would
that
be.
I just played. The fact of the matter is
Not
that
enough genie
it's not
shoes, I guess, either.
manufactured.
So
Those are things
yeah,
you said.
fail.
And I don't know how to.
My voice is
I-
sounding rough. Thanks for stopping, boy. Wes. This keeps sounding like it's fucking. Like they're turning the sound.
I'm really upset, Lauren.
Things are getting. Hold
You think I'm
up.
not?
It legit sounds like things are getting like muted on purpose. Are we like missing shit that they're saying? Baby, what the fuck?
Yes, I met
Crying
you
for treats.
after seeing your registered sex offender profile, but I didn't think that there were these things in your past.
Those things are all from that sting.
Whiptail
That
of
thing that I
truth.
constantly try to forget, that I cannot forget. People from the internet don't let me.
Opie has a whiptail of death.
Lauren, you're
I
not.
am on probation
Oh, it hurts
because
so bad.
I go to see a therapist. Because I have this class that I go to.
Oop.
I cannot forget.
I'm kind of
There are things that I try to block
done
out.
with this stupid chat.
But I
It
don't
doesn't
have to
even work
relive
properly.
everything.
Lauren, you're not even on the internet anymore.
Like hell. I'm all over the internet.
I'm sure there's still videos and stuff like that from like parodies that people had made, but you
Yeah, I know.
are not on the internet. So whatever they're doing is not affecting you. You're not on the internet.
That's why I won't go on YouTube again. I will not do videos again. They want to hear from me?
Liar?
Oh well, I don't care. They're not gonna hear from me.
Okay, but what is that? That has nothing to do with this.
It's all based around that.
The fact that he's
We're
gone on the
obsessed
internet
with
and
me
gone on
because
people's
of that
streams and
stupid
actually
show.
have called people's like
'Cause I get caught
YouTube
up in that
names like
stupid
out
mess.
loud.
My
Like,
head was
fuck,
fucked
that's
up.
insane.
I did a fucked up thing. I don't care to go on YouTube again to relive any of it.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
don't care how
really?
obsessed people are with me.
I want to play some more of the call.
He's retired from YouTube. He wants to go back to being a private or public. What the fuck did Jordan say? I don't know.
I think it was like 9:30. I looked at my clock and I up.
Of course, it's going to take forever to buffer.
Just about everything.
I was gonna say, gee, don't lose me here. I don't want hour.
Yes.
You want to see me doing? You'll be a blue
Private
tonight
citizen.
too.
Thank you, Donde. Thank you.
I'm quite sure I will. Huh?
What are you going to be picking me up in again?
I think the thing that disturbs me the most
Huh?
What are you
is
supposed to bring in the
the
bag?
lies that I have
Your
uncovered
extra pair of
tonight
panties.
have been
Changed my
twofold.
mind.
Lauren,
Tits in
lies.
your panties.
You know what?
Lauren,
One in the lies.
Where's mine?
One in the lies. I know I had told you about
You
the
there?
phone calls
Yeah, I'm
before.
here.
I told you that we were
Exactly,
working together.
CNJ.
Okay,
When
where's
you
my
come
kiss?
up, meet me. And I would bring the
Is your
CDs and the
kiss?
DVDs so you can listen to the CDs and you can see the DVD. You
I
can
need
see
to take a
everything
shower
that I
before I
have.
go.
There were no lies.
I got to take
I was
one
completely
too.
gobsmacked the other day.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to go there. Listening to these
Something about
calls,
calls.
Ian.
And when he said that there
Yeah,
were
guys.
calls, I didn't know what I expected.
Man, they've been right all along. We are really just bullying Lorne. All right, time to shut it all down and get on out of here.
Okay.
here. I
I'm gonna
didn't
put $20 more.
have anything in.
Okay, just as
I
long
didn't
as
have
you're
anything
sure
in
you
mind.
Prison boxers,
What
yeah.
time
But
do
when
you
I
think you're
heard
gonna get here?
what I heard tonight,
Here.
I'm gonna take a shower, and
I
I
mean,
have to
Lauren,
take a
I'm
shower.
gonna.
are you still going to try to tell me that you didn't want to go to the house after those
No,
calls?
You
I
should
know
do
I
it,
did not want to go to the
CNJ.
house.
You've been
Are you still going to try and tell me that you didn't want to have
fucking
sex?
spitting out some...
I still try to
real shit here.
understand why I even went.
Are you still going to try and tell me that you didn't want to have sex? Let me play some more. Hang on.
Why?
Let's play
Why?
some
How
more
many
of
more
the...
of those?
Maybe we'll really figure out when he
None
decided,
of
you know
people
what,
live in
this is
this shit.
wrong. I don't want to go there.
Taking one yet?
No, not yet. I wanted to find out what time you were gonna be here.
She finally said here.
Then
Earlier she says, you
I
know,
have
what
to
time do you think you're gonna
go to
get
Walmart
there?
really quick to get them things so I don't get you pregnant. The ones that you're not gonna be wearing. And what are you,
Oh, West
what are you
Snows,
supposed to bring in
crap,
the bag?
my stuff isn't popping up because I'm a hack. How much would
What do
it
you
cost
mean?
to paint a picture
What are
of
you
a
supposed to
cat
bring in your bag?
with Poop Frog's head and wheels for
overnight
feet?
clothes?
It also needs a sound chip
And?
so it can make
And
hollow machine gun noises. Unrelated,
Tell me.
but what time
remind me.
is the elbow reveal?
Your extra pair of panties.
Thank you,
My
Wes.
wife's panties, right?
Yeah, the ones that you're not gonna be wearing.
You know, I'm just gonna string you like
I thought
along
you wanted me to wear
until the
those.
end, just to
I did, but
keep
then
you
I
guys
changed my
here
mind.
until I do my elbow reveal.
I was like,
But
Okay.
you know, if Poop Frog is okay with that, I'm willing to
Oh, my God.
give that a shot. Hi, Lorne Identity.
I don't want to hear any more
That
of
would
them.
be a handsome car cat. Oh, I thought you, Michael, you meant to say like car cat, because it has wheels. Man, I gotta figure out how to make that shit pop up.
So, you weren't going to have sex, Lauren?
That's really specific,
You keep
Wes.
telling me about it.
I'll give you that.
Lauren, just admit it to me, and I'll consider breaking off the break.
Break off the break.
Admit what to you? That I was
The
fucked
frog
up?
approves.
I've already
All right,
admitted
all
to you
right.
that.
I'll workshop some ideas.
Lauren, just admit that you were going to have sex. It bothers me that I hear stuff like that, and you say that you weren't
It's
going
your
to.
Hanukkah present.
It bothers me that I know I didn't want to go there.
Okay, but why were you going to get
I
condoms
still
if you
went
wanted to
there.
have sex?
I'm going
Why,
to keep dealing with
Pause,
this
pregnant
crap.
pause.
Lauren, you are not going to keep dealing with this crap. What am I supposed to say to my mother?
That's a little bit.
Oh, God.
But I
What
was
am I-
wrong. There's nothing different that I can tell you. I did what I did. I said what I said. There's no way for me to defend any of that.
Yeah, but you keep saying what you're not.
NBC had me right by the balls.
Okay, but so it's NBC's fault?
Hey, are
That's
you
my
guys
fault that I started
Jews?
talking to her.
Has to be my favorite.
I realize how
God,
screwed
Poop
up I
Frog
was.
quote ever. Whew,
Okay, so-
my eyes are starting to get blurry. What time is it? Okay, cool.
What are you trying to get me to say, Ramona?
I don't know, Lauren, because I
I'm
didn't.
not going to tell you anything different than what I've already told you. I know I did not want to go there.
And you had no.
I don't understand to this day why I did.
And you have no intention of having sex.
Why do you keep trying to get me to say shit?
No, I'm just saying what you've said to me so many times. You have said to me many times that you had no intention of having
And I
sex.
still say I had no intention. I had no intention of going there. What I was doing was all talk. I had no intention of going there.
But
That's why I don't understand why at the last minute I went.
buying condoms is not talk.
I know that.
My grandmother's calling me. I'll have to call her back.
But I did not intend on going there until the last minute I wound up going. To this day, I don't understand
I don't know
why I
this
did.
Part of the cat is
That's what
driving
bothers me.
nuts.
I
Maybe
can't
you.
defend something that I did wrong. Well, not maybe I really wanted to.
No, I was saying,
I don't understand it.
Lauren, we both know the truth. You were going to have sex. You wanted to have sex with her. I mean, that's the truth.
I don't think his dick could
I'm gonna
reach
say
the
that's the
steering
truth,
wheel,
'cause I don't know
CMJ,
if
so
that's
you're
what
giving
would
him a
have
little
happened or
too
not.
much
I'm
credit
glad
on
it
that
did not
one.
happen. I'm so fucking happy that NBC was there. After 9 months that I've been talking to you, you drilled it in my head that it's a good thing that NBC was there.
Oop.
I'm not going to say it's a good thing that NBC was there,
Not a
but
really
it's a good thing that the
Cowboy stream
authorities were
until
there.
she drops one of her paintbrushes.
Well, maybe NBC being there made it so that another child didn't get raped because they didn't want anything to happen like that to them.
And that is probably a good thing.
Probably. Oh, okay.
Bad thing is I never intended on even talking to a 13-year-old.
No teeny
Why I went in an
bopper.
adult chat room.
Lauren,
That's what the bad thing is.
Lauren, I know that you listen to me. I know that you look. Think about all the things that I know about you. Let me just reason with you, okay? It's 9 months, as you've said, right? Lauren?
Yeah.
It's been 9 months. And in that 9 months, look at everything I have learned about you. And I'm still here. But look at everything I've learned about you. I've learned that there was some kind of theft from some old people. I've learned that you get drunk and are abusive. I mean, I've learned that you, well, in the call, I learned that you cursed out a boss. I mean, look at all of the bad stuff that I have learned about you.
Oh,
And I'm still
sounds like
here.
a keeper to me.
And I want you, I really do, Mom. I really do.
Kitan
I just want you to be honest with me. Because here's the thing.
How dare I not?
I already.
You are the first person that I have ever been completely honest with.
Lauren, calm down.
I think so too,
Listen.
Poop Frog. I think it would be just more like
Lauren.
I have never told anybody everything that was in my head.
Lauren.
I am not lying to you about what I am telling you.
Lauren,
white stuff.
I do think that somewhere in your mind that you
fantasies.
I want to say that in your mind, I think that you were so devastated by how your siblings had treated you.
Desperate.
And you were so upset. And you were looking for love, and a part of love is sex. And I do think that you had found it. I mean, it was, sadly, it was fake, but I do think that you found it. And I mean,
You just finished,
I'm not
Father
mad.
Tron?
Lauren, I will not
I
leave
can't wait
you
to check it out later.
for telling me that you wanted to have sex
I love
with
your
her. I believe
readings.
that that's what happened, that you wanted that. I will not leave you for that. I just want you to be honest with me, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Lauren, please
I could do this upside down.
stop.
I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you something I've never told anybody that I wonder in my head. It makes me wonder.
What makes you wonder?
If I thought that having sex was something to keep somebody around, so that I didn't lose love.
Wait, Lauren, are you crying?
Yes, hang on.
Okay, because I didn't hear any of what you just said.
God damn, what pen do I want to use? I should bust out my eyeliner. That's too far of a walk.
I wonder if what I
Do
did,
I do commissions?
all the sexual stuff that I said, was a way for me to
I mean, it depends.
make sure I didn't lose.
I haven't really been too confident in my art to actually like sell it. So it kind of depends on what it is, I guess.
Somebody that I wanted to love me.
Confounding the
Showing me that they cared about me.
No, the picture,
Because of everything that I
it could most likely be
felt like
shadow,
somebody
but it
cared.
looks like like there's a top top-ish,
That's
like,
something that I've never
eyeliner.
told Eddie.
And I love top eyeliner. It's kind of a thing.
It passes around in my mind.
But I can't
And
decide
you
if I
know
want to
that,
do it
like,
in
by
ink
having...
or paint.
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
So it's confusing.
Thank you, Jordan. I
Reason why
love
I get
your
so
shit
confused
too.
about things.
Guys, like, check out Jordan's art.
Lorne, I
The
mean,
Lorne one.
could it
has to
be,
be,
and,
like,
you know,
my
and I agree
top
with what you
favorite.
just said. And,
The,
I mean,
the
don't feel
extension
like
of the
I
leg,
am...
the tube sock on that
Don't feel like I'm,
Titanic
like,
couch.
going to be mad
I
because
want it.
you
Like I said, I
liked
want
other
it.
girls
I
before you met
want
me.
it. I want it.
That's, like, not at all me. And you know me. I'm not a jealous
Yeah,
person
when I
or
go to the
anything
10 Mile
like
Yard
that.
sale,
And,
I'll just
you know, and I
bring a
had
table
guys
and
that
just
I liked and whatever.
throw my shit out there
But,
and be like, hey, come and get your dinner.
Could it be that at that time in your life you did find what you wanted? You found the love that you wanted. You found the person that you wanted. It's just unfortunate that she happened to be,
Thumbnail.
you know, underage.
Okay, let's do this.
No, I didn't. No, 'cause I didn't find what I wanted. All I found was somebody that was paying attention to me and listening to me.
And I have, like, really shitty
cared
brushes,
about.
too. They're just, like, really old.
And so you knew.
That's what I found.
I need
and
better
got lost in
brushes,
it.
so thank you to people who have, like,
And
donated,
so,
'cause
like,
that
you know, no,
helps
I
me
understand.
get better art stuff.
And so, like, you knew that, basically, like,
I'll think about it, Wes.
having
Lost
sex
all
with
thought
her.
of- I lost all thought of it being underage. I knew it. I lost all thought of it, and I still knew it. That's why
I put lotion on today. I'm shy.
confused about what happened,
Elbow reveal.
because I knew she was underage. I still got completely lost.
Is he still making excuses?
So, like, you knew that, like,
kind of drift off.
you know, if you
drift off a little bit.
had sex with her, that she would never leave you, and so, like, it was.
That's part of the stuff that was going on through my mind at the time. And at the same time, I still knew I didn't want to have sex with her, and
I want to make sure.
I didn't, and I knew I didn't want to go there.
It's really easy to make animals look
And
like
I never was supposed to go there until the very last minute
with the way
when
you place
I went there, and
the pupil and all that. So
I talked to her right before I went there, and
that's why I normally don't finish
give
eyes on
you
live
all that
stream, because I
big hug and
get
kiss.
really nervous doing them because I'm afraid of them looking all googly eyed.
oh God.
Lauren, the reason, you know, and don't be mad at me, okay? The reason why. Are you crying? Oh, what's going on?
That was the last time I saw it, but
Oh God. Oh man.
Are you okay?
He thought about Bud, guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Lorne. You are the worst dog parent ever. You deserve
Well, I was just
Bud
no.
to
I
get
mean, I
taken
was
away
just
from
gonna
you
say, like,
and all your fucking
that the
animals that you
reason
have
why-
right now.
I think that. Are you okay?
Yes.
Boom. Oakley's. Oh God, not Oakley's.
I had for 9 years.
Well, no, I was just gonna say that. Oh, go ahead.
Nothing. I'm just,
Nothing. Oh, here's emo Lorne. Here's emo Lorne, guys.
I'm really glad that you told me that he was put with good people, though.
Best thing that ever happened to Bud. God. Right, Jordan? Okay, yeah, you get it. Exactly. Like, ooh, eyes are so hard. It's not true. Yeah, it's not real art unless you redo the eyes like 1,000 times.
I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I mean, I just think that, you know, you just got caught up. I mean, the reason I think that you wanted to have sex is because you found someone who met your emotional needs, and, you know, you wanted to have sex with them. I'm not mad at that.
I'm mad at myself doing what I did. I didn't knew I didn't want to go there, and I don't understand the whole thing.
Don't feel sorry for you, Lorne.
I don't know if I'll ever understand the whole thing.
Nope.
There's nothing that I can do about it. I did what I did. I can't take it back, and I wish to Christ I could, but I can't.
That's the thing, Lorne. You fucking can't. So stop living in that mindset of like, I wish I could. I never. Like, you
And
fucking
I
did
think,
it, dude.
you know, and I know that you
Own your
you
shit.
wish you
Get
could
better.
take it back and everything.
Fucking pass your class.
But
and
I think,
just fucking move on.
to me, like, I mean, I think that it was just that you had, you know, you had this hole inside of you, right?
I'm getting angry.
And this whole, like, emotions and love and all that stuff. And then you met this person, their age notwithstanding, and that hole was filled.
Yeah,
And I mean,
exactly,
that's why I
CNJ.
think that, you know, you wanted to have sex.
It's totally possible.
And I mean, I'm not hounding you about that. I just don't want you to tell yourself that you didn't, only because it hurts you more. I think it hurts you more when you hide this from yourself and when you deny this from yourself and when you lie to yourself. I think you hurt more when you do that.
Yeah, but I'm not lying to myself.
Listen, Lorne.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is I'm not lying to you, and I'm not lying to myself. I know I didn't want to go there. I don't understand why I did. Even when I went, I knew I didn't want to be there.
Oh, so that giddy fucking grin and that little fucking chasse box step, skip to Malou up those fucking steps.
I don't, Lorne.
Like,
on a second, I gotta put my headphones in.
That's what it looks
Can you
like
hear
when you're walking into a place you don't want to be. All right, Lorne. All right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my headset needs to be charged.
I've never lied to you about anything. I know I had mentioned the phone calls to you before, a long time ago, and that where I would bring the CDs, the DVDs, when they come up when we met, we listen to what I have, what I got from the prosecutor. I never lied to you about anything, about the way that I felt, about my confusion, about not wanting to go there. I've never lied to you about any of it. I was just so confused at the time and so messed up. So much wish to God that I could take that back. I can't. I did it. I can't take it back. All I can do is try to understand why I didn't. It's still hard for me to understand. I still don't understand. Part of the reason why I'm in therapy.
Therapy? Really?
Why?
I don't understand how I spent my whole life protecting kids, and all of a sudden I wanted to wind up doing that.
Guys, I can't.
But I think, and I mean, listen, I think that admitting it, and Lauren, I mean, Lauren, stop blocking it out. You're putting up a barrier, okay?
Actually,
Admitting
Westmos,
what? That
I
wanted
think
to have
deviled
sex with her?
eggs are fucking disgusting.
listen.
So yeah, no.
Don't put up
I'm
a
good.
barrier.
I'm good.
Because here's the thing. When you do that, you set yourself back and you hurt yourself.
Cancel me now.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
And so you are traumatizing yourself every
Thank you, CNJ. All right, I'm not alone. Okay, why are they quiet now? You know, like I really do love the Ramona stuff. I mean, it's not their fault. You know, technology wasn't as nice as it was back in
block
whatever,
things out,
2019,
and
20,
then you
whatever.
hear it again.
But yeah, the sound is what's really frustrating. Kelly, return my donation. All right, fine. I'll send it via pigeon or something.
And then I did something. I moved a little too much, or I like when I went to Niagara Falls and I did a little bit too much, and at night I would be in pain. I made life harder for myself.
I mean, I'll eat some mac and cheese.
Because
Meatballs
every
are good. My
single time
grandmother's meatballs are the fucking tits.
I re-injured myself, or it was like getting injured again. And so I think that that's what you do with a lot of things. You block things out to the point where it's quite believable that you forget. And
I'm kind of the same with
meatballs,
Jordan. Like,
and then when you're faced with
I'll eat the meatball. I like, good
re-traumatized.
spaghetti and
As opposed to
meatball,
being
whatever.
faced with it,
But they'll never
and
be
being
as
able to
good
say,
as my grandmother's
I know,
meatballs.
I did X, Y, and Z, and I'm a different person now. You get re-traumatized every single time.
It bothers me that I did.
I think more so what bothers you is that you can't be, I don't know how to say it, like it bothers you because you, I'm trying to think how to word it, like, it bothers you because you can't make sense of it, because it sounds, you think it would sound
me. It's not me. That's what bothers me. I can't make sense out of it because it bothers me, because I know that's not the person that I am. Was because I was so weak-minded.
Deviled Egg Council. Fuck you. We don't approve of your grandmother's meatballs either.
That was the only sense that I could make out of any of it.
Thank you, Deviled Egg Council. I apologize, but you're just,
I wanted more. So
you're not the appetizer for me.
What I want you to do is I want you to come to a place. Let's proverbially hold hands because we're over the phone.
Gonna love my grandmother's
and let's
meatballs.
Walk to a place where you and me, but you can be comfortable in saying,
I'm so fixated on these eyes right now.
I had bad intentions. I was a different person. I am a different person. And I was a different person back then. And I think if you can arrive at that, it's tough. It is tough. Because when you are on a show like Dateline, and
yeah, Lorne has an evil twin.
You get caught in that moment that you get caught and you realize everything is going to come crashing down.
Yeah, and they have the same name too, so it makes it like super confusing.
Why?
Like that's when I woke up.
No.
I realized how the hell did I
No, Wes, I'm not doing that.
It's a rock bottom. And you have to hit a rock bottom. But the thing is that
Deviled Egg Council.
I want you to be able to admit, hey, look, you know what? When you're talking to Emma, when you're talking to your probation officer, even your therapist, even your mom, you can tell them whatever the hell you want. But, when you're talking to me, I want you to be able to be honest.
The great feud of meatballs and deviled eggs.
And being honest is not saying what's at the top of your head. It's saying those things that you have completely blocked out. Because I think that you are re-traumatizing yourself every day. And I think the key to freedom...
The key to freedom?
Is to search inside yourself.
All right, Ramona. Good one.
Even if it's just to me.
I see I'm being honest with my therapist too, and with the class. being as honest with them as I am with you.
Mm-hmm. I
And
bet.
it's obvious that I had bad intentions when I went there. But at the same time, I knew I didn't want to do anything. I knew I didn't want to go there. And
Oh my God, the sequel to Hatfields and McCoy's Meatballs and Deviled Eggs.
I think that the
that's why I don't
Oh
understand
my God.
any of what I did.
Oh, I love that.
And how I got to that point.
What do you mean?
I don't understand how I got to the point of where I went there.
I think that I think that people who are vulnerable
Dawn of Justice.
and who are predisposed to how do I say, people who are vulnerable and who are predisposed to do certain things, when the stars align
When the stars align. Wow.
in a certain way, they can be
Second
made
star
to
to the
do
right and
anything.
straight on till you get back to fucking jail,
When you
Lorne.
look at, well, I know you don't watch crime shows, or I don't think you watch crime shows, but when you look at crime shows and you see all these stories of doctors and I guess in some cases maybe lawyers and actors and actresses and people who are pillars of their community who murdered people or who did things that a lot of people would say are really horrible.
They're horrible.
The fact that they are a doctor doesn't make them, or a lawyer or whatever, doesn't make them any more or less likely to do those things. What you have is someone who most likely was a really good person. And because of the way that the Jenga blocks,
The Jenga
Lined up.
blocks.
they found themselves doing something really bad. You see what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking of many cases where even judges, when you have a judge, I mean,
Who did?
judge who ends up killing someone, they didn't
Church of
say,
Satan.
hey, I'm going to go through all this years
Deviled
of
eggs are the
school
official
to become a
stream
judge
snack
and
of the Church
to
of
go through all
Satan.
the
We are
elections
pulling
and
all
everything I
funding
have to
and will be
do
using your
to sit on
art
the
for
bench.
Cricket Snapper 2.
and then I'm going to throw it away
Eeny,
committing
meeny, genie ho.
a capital crime. They don't say
Your
that.
membership to Club
Most likely
69
they're a
is
good
hereby
person.
revoked. Show me
And
your
the stars
elbow.
aligned in such a way that they ended up doing something really
But isn't
bad.
Cricket Snapper 2 a
And not
musical?
because they didn't
That's what
want
I
to.
heard.
mean, they wanted to
You know
at
what?
that time. It's just
Hold
the
on.
way that the circumstances
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Lined
I
up.
don't even have anything to say about that. You can have it.
most likely
You can fucking
they're
have
a
it.
good person, and the stars aligned in such a way that
God, that
they
fucking
ended
line
up
that
doing
that
something really bad. And not because
Helena
they didn't
said in
want
that
to. I mean, they
goddamn
wanted
strip
to
club.
At that time.
I've pissed
It's
off
just
the
the
wrong
way that
people.
the
The Church of Satan. You know what? The
circumstances-
Church of Satan needs to be kissing my ass because I
Lined up.
fucking took I don't know how many hours to
And so
watch and
it-
rewatch that goddamn movie so I
it
can
would
write down
probably
notes
be
and try to
easier
fucking
for you to
understand
admit that you
what
killed somebody
that person
than
was
to admit
trying
that you wanted
to
to have sex with this child. Now, obviously, killing somebody would serve
trying to
a
at least give
longer
some
prison
benefit
sentence.
of the doubt.
But-
But no. Hi DJ TCAP.
I think what's been so
Here to
hard
party
for
back.
you
Get
is
Cricket
the
Snapper
fact
the
that
musical.
you have
Dude, here to party. Come on, let's get in on that. Cricket Snapper the musical.
denied certain
Come on now.
things
DJ
and blocked
TCAP,
out
come
certain
on.
things so much now to the point that you're confused,
Your favorite line from
you get
Cricket Snapper.
traumatized, and you've ignored reality. You don't remember
God,
things
you know what?
because
I've
you've
blocked,
it
just like
out,
Lorne blocking his
and
bullshit. I blocked
it-
Cricket Snapper from my head.
you don't understand how you felt at
Bless
the time.
Trawk for
So you
going
just
through that
kind of say,
shit
well, there were
with
no
me.
feelings. I didn't want to do anything and whatnot. You see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
All songs sung by Joran.
I understand, but so, that doesn't make sense.
Only if the musical is a
Doesn't
comedy.
make sense. 'Cause I knew I didn't want to go there, and I don't understand how I got turned around.
There's always a way to bring
How I
everything
actually
back
started,
around to
how I
Joran.
did all the things I did.
Honestly, I'm kind of just like fucking
I
about right
remember
now
going there that night.
because it's 9 o'clock for me now.
You don't remember
Babsky's
going?
gonna be starting soon, so I'll
I remember on my
just
way
stop
there.
when Babsy starts.
So you, I mean,
And you guys are
probably,
fucking hilarious.
I remember that it had been lightning in the distance.
Oh God.
I thought it was about turning around because I thought it was afraid of lightning, and I was hit under the table, and we got to a point where I walked further than what I thought it was going to be, and it took a long time for me to get to the next exit, and somewhere in between, I almost went down into the median to turn around and get on the other side of the
Is that
room.
gonna be
Just to go
okay?
south,
Is
go
Cricket's
back home.
that song on Cricket Snapper the musical?
I didn't know
All
what,
I Want to Do Is Love You. Is
was
that
in
gonna
the
be
meeting.
like the power
down in the back.
ballad? Because right now it's kind of
I
like
didn't know what was down there, and
the
it
song you
was outside, so I
sing
didn't
when
want it to
like
stop.
the performers just did a
go to the
really
next exit,
like
and I'll turn around to
high
the next exit
energy,
and go back
high
home.
dancing number, and it gives them
And
like
the
a
next
moment to
exit
kind of like
meaning
breathe
that
but still
that's it.
entertain.
Lauren, I want
And
you,
said, well, here, I'll go over.
Lauren, this is what I want you to do.
I hate
And this is what we're going to do
this
tonight.
wire.
And I've never told anybody that.
I didn't hear you. Say again.
Okay, I can't hear this shit anymore. They really got super quiet.
On my way there, there was lightning in the distance.
Ooh,
I
dramatic.
was afraid of lightning.
He's trying to set the scene. There's lightning
So I was
in the
trying to sit under the
difference.
table whenever
Yep,
I'd
in the
like.
difference. In the distance.
Wait,
Yep.
what about lightning?
Kelly's getting
It was
tired.
lightning that night.
There was
Yeah.
lightning.
The distance
that
was
night.
lightning. It was
It was
coming
scary.
toward Nashville. But I was afraid of lightning.
Just
Yeah,
a
we sit
bunch of
under the
different
table.
remixes. All right, all right.
And I
That'll
almost
definitely get
turned
them
around because
get
of
the
that.
musical out there fast.
Didn't want to getting to be too further than what I thought it was. And I was going to turn around the next exit.
Oh wow, this call is actually
It took
almost
a long time to
over.
get
Holy
to the next
shit.
exit. And in between, before I got to the next exit, I almost turned around in the median. Almost go down into the median, turned around, got it back on the road.
Oh,
Going
Cowbell,
back to
hey,
Nashville.
welcome back. You know what would be fine?
But I didn't know what was in the median because it was dark.
Orville
couldn't
Peck
see.
song.
It went downhill.
Oh,
and back
Shins,
up
thank
again.
you. I appreciate
I
it.
didn't know if there was anything down there, if there was water. And
I love
didn't
doing
want
this.
to
I love
stop.
hanging out with you
I
guys.
had two-wheel drive, so I
Even if you
kept going
bust
to the
my
next
balls
exit. And the next
sometimes, I
exit
love
wound
it.
up being the exit that she told me to take. So I decided I was that far, so I'd go.
God, is Lorne still fucking
Lauren,
talking?
this is
Oh
what I
my
want you to
God.
do. Listen to me.
Everything he's... ugh.
Because we're going to do some exercises here, and I want you to...
We're gonna do some guys. We're gonna do some exercises. Okay.
And
Listen to Ramona.
I'm talking to you as someone who, you know, is from your personal life, but also someone who...
Here at a
almost
party, I
had a
think you were
job
gonna
doing
do
this
that. I'm
and
gonna give you
helping
that that role. Well, yeah, sing from your head voice, but also like the back of your throat at the same
I
time.
want you to...
If that makes sense.
Well, first thing I want you to do is I want you to realize that, I mean, okay, you are off the internet, so you're not, you know, you've decided that you're going to stay off. So I mean,
Oh my
any
God,
kind of
Wes.
like character cod bullshit that people do, you're not going to see, and that's a good thing. But you know,
We'll see, 'cause I
Ooh,
still hear
guys!
about it.
no, but here's the
Babsby's
thing.
live.
Um,
This call is pretty much over anyway, and it definitely got really boring at the end, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I am, for the most part, I just got to finish the eyes, maybe do a couple details here and there, but I'm, for the most part, done with Michael Mendoza's Goofy Doofy Babies. I'll probably be back doing this on Friday or Saturday because I got Babsby's I want to finish before I read with her on Saturday. I'll see you guys on Babsby's stream. Bye, guys.